The bad news is
fucking funny.
yeah.
Oh my
Zero
goodness.
alcohol beer. Like that, like all the beer around, and I go for the 0%. The rest, you know, there's 6%, 5%, 4%. I grab the
That's pretty funny.
0.
Sir, do you
Yeah,
have any
Not even like
ID?
0.5, it's just straight up 0.
0.0.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Well, we're gonna have to open up an Ufthak page and a Bruce page. I am quite excited for tonight.
I actually remember a little bit what happened last session after I had time to recover from writing my last paper.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm. I'm starting to think that doing academics is slowly melting my brain.
That's all right.
To a point where I looked at my next paper in this current course, and I'm like, talk about myself and what I expect in this course. And I look through other stuff I already wrote, and I'm like, I'm just gonna rewrite that.
Yeah.
And he's not gonna know. And if this is recorded, I hope he doesn't write out.
Yes, and also, so this time, Spencer, some of your questions from last time might be answered.
What questions
everyone's-
did I have?
Oh,
Trying to remember.
you'll find out. You'll find out.
Okay.
It's all part. See, there's certain things I had to decide and how much I was going to reveal, and especially since I hadn't done my research on the fire newts as well as I should have. I didn't expect you to get all the way to the camp. I was like, fuck, I don't know anything about them. What is there like? I haven't done this yet. And I'm not going to wing it because I know that there's like some deep lore that's written in.
Yeah.
So I got it. We're good. We're all good. It's all coming together. Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Above table, there's a very interesting reason why Faye knows Draconic.
Okay. Well, the way of the dragon. I'm just thinking Dragon Fist. Like, is the only thing that came to mind.
Didn't think about that, but that actually makes a lot of sense. No, so there's a When Faye was younger, Faye learned to talk to crocodiles.
When I was a young warthog. He learned to talk to crocodiles.
He always associated them with Dargans.
So wait. So does he actually speak Draconic, or does he believe he can speak Draconic, but he can only speak crocodile?
No, he can speak Draconic, like in the sheet it's Draconic.
So what crocodile was he talking to that speaks Draconic? Did he think
a small enough dragon that
he thought it was a crocodile?
Took it for an alligator, yeah,
or a gator. Okay,
or gator. Yeah.
So a dragon was in his sewer, and he thought it was a gator, and he started talking to it and learned its language.
Blah 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 blah.
So he probably like that. Probably a lot of ancient wisdom from the Draconic language.
Yeah.
I've been trying to think. I want to have like a gibberish for each as kind of as I'm speaking the other languages, and in the release, like as an underlayer at about half the volume, there's sort of a gibberish that kind of like, you know how a dub over has.
Mm-hmm.
So the Draconic gibberish is more like it's very Klingon, but it's basically Klingon.
It sounds that way in Skyrim too, actually.
Yeah, I don't know Skyrim. Everyone played it, not me. Nope.
If you get a chance, it's worth the play.
I barely got 2 hours into Oblivion. The big old open world is just not. It's not my thing.
You're in prison, escape prison, do whatever you want kind of scenario. Yeah, that's Bethesda.
But yeah, that's just I just don't really play a lot of games. That's really all there is to it. However, painting, world building, and painting characters and worlds. When I say painting, I don't mean like paint. You know what I mean? Building, painting with description. Yes. By the way, I am now on chapter 12 of Dirge.
Oh my God! Really?
Yes.
What are you thinking?
I thought, okay, so I thought I was going to like Rachel.
Yeah.
And then the Rachel chapter happened. And now I really don't like her. Also, my opinion on I don't want to slam anyone while we're live, but my opinion on the narrators has flipped.
Interesting.
Yeah. So what I told you last time, my opinion has flipped based on the Rachel chapter. It really made me notice some things that I can't unhear now, which is annoying. But I thought that was really cool. And what do I think so far? So I would say, does Calva know what we're talking about here? Or he's not listening anymore. All right. Yeah.
Are we live right now?
Yeah, we are live right now. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's after 7. We go live at 7. I call you at 6:30. We go live at 7. I don't know why this is hard. It's every week. It's later. I'm live. I'm here. Hi, Greg. No.
Hi, Greg.
Greg's not watching. I just saying that because he'll go back. And Mr. He would be. He just commented in the Discord. And he said, I haven't even finished the last pod yet. I'm like, yeah, I know, because we're a week early. But we're not going to have one next week. So chapter 12. So chapter 12 it's a Vaughn chapter. So he's being initiated into the program.
So yeah.
Before that, I have notes, which I will not share. I will not do now. But there are some. I've noticed some narrative styles emerging, and so I've been able to refine some of my comments from before to be a little more relevant. Okay. The commander guy, I quite like him.
Yeah,
I quite like him from both perspectives, actually. Also, very Starship Troopers.
Yep,
there's a few narrative lifts. As I'm reading, it's like, oh my god, it's just Starship Troopers. And here it goes. And then we go, it's like, okay, we're going Starship Troopers, and now we're doing Escaflowne, and now we're just straight up Evangelion. Okay, get in the fucking robot, Shinji. Got it. We're gonna.
That's chapter 18, by the way.
Also, the fucking B'nai Gesserit section. What is going on? You're just picking and choosing from. Yeah, that's great.
Gesserit section. Okay, now I'm curious. Which one was that one?
Pranabindu.
What?
Do you know what Pranabindu is? The B'nai Gesserit have a skill called the Pranabindu. It's their martial art, so to speak, where they have absolute control of every cell in their body.
Oh, right.
I realize that's not exactly what the power is, but this special family that has special powers of some sort, I'm like, oh my goodness, we're doing that. And it's like, it's through a maternal line. And I'm like, oh, okay, we're doing B'nai Gesserit. Got it. But it's not exact. It's not exact. It just reminded me of it. That's all.
Oh, okay. It's like, I wasn't super aware of it when I wrote it. It was more
like
kind
I
of
said,
like,
you've got a lot of stuff going on. Spencer, for your context here, we're talking about Sebastian's novel, Dirge of Titans.
Okay.
Available now on Amazon.
I'm also watching a YouTube video.
Buy my book.
Buy my book, damn it. There, that's your sales pitch.
I put that on Threads actually recently. Like,
just buy my book.
And it's like
all caps.
Like Eagle Raptor Aaron Hansen cosplayed as a fictional uncle, and all his fictional uncle, who's a author of a book, he's like, buy my book.
What you gotta do is say no one can buy my book, and then people will want to buy it.
It would suck so bad.
It's like
people bought my book.
No, you're not. No, you're not allowed. You're not allowed to buy this book. It's an exclusive
no one's
club.
allowed to buy the book.
No one's allowed. It's definitely not available right now on Amazon.
Episode.
Oh,
where like Cartman bought the water park in South Park, and then he said nobody could come.
And
everybody wanted to go, and then like he had to start letting people in to cover all the costs, and then also all the restaurants were following, saying, "Oh no, we're not taking anybody right now." Like
the marketing worked perfectly. No, sorry, we're not open. We're never open. Oh, I like it. I love it.
That's funny. Oh yeah. It's cool to see where I want to say, like, when people can pick up what inspired me. It's like, okay, that's kind of cool.
Well, I don't know for sure. Some of them I knew more than others, but yeah, I could recognize some familiar threads or some repurposed what's the word? It's not storylines. It's themes. Yeah, some repurposed or features. Maybe features.
Yeah, features. Yeah.
Yeah, like lore features. I'm talking about. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you have basic premise. This is my understanding of the book so far. Basic premise: we have a family of basically mutants. Who have been like not the family, but their kind has been all but wiped out by the Imperium. They're pariahs anyway, and this general guy, he's not general, sorry, he's commander. Kale, that's his name.
Kale, yeah.
Commander Kale. He has a kid who is in some deep doo-doo. And in order to protect his kid, he's like, instead of my kid being in doo-doo, how about your kid being doo-doo? If you agree, that's fine. You can all live in witness protection for the rest of your lives, or I kill you now. But you're completely free to choose.
Yeah, it's like there's no prisoner's dilemma in here at all. And so like literally Vaughn, quote unquote, is like, yeah, no, this isn't much of a choice. But I'm gonna do it because, you know,
wait. Well, but
yeah,
it was a choice. And I think you undermined yourself. Well, we'll get to that. I think you actually undermined your own narrative with that slip, because when he made the decision, there was very much a self-sacrifice. Like, it is 100% a decision. And even though it says like maybe it, well, I don't know. I'm going to reserve some judgment because I don't actually know if where it's going to go. So, hello, Peter.
Greetings, everyone.
All right, it is your turn to attempt to roll and see if it shows up in roll 20, and then we will begin.
I am the knight.
Yeah, no, we did Taban. Did you listen to it? I know it's only been up since like 11 o'clock last night, so literally it was only up today. Yay! It worked.
I'm going to listen to it tonight.
Did anybody get a chance to even peek at it? I'm not asking Calva. He never watches the videos. I don't even know if you've seen a single one of them.
One day I'll go back and do a massive binge.
Oh God, well, good news is once we're done season 1, like once I got season 1, like the Port Nine Zars stuff, I'm gonna make a supercut of all of those episodes together, so you can just like listen to the big supercuts.
Nice.
Oh hell yeah.
No, the last one featured Taban. He finally showed up, voiced by the great Sebastian. You nearly killed your voice doing it, but it's pretty good.
I really channeled my Christian Bale cancer throat Batman for that one.
I don't know if that's what came out. That's not what came out. It did not sound very Batman.
No. Yeah. Actually, what came to mind when my reference was actually a comedian who does weird voices, and he did a parody of Christian Bale's Batman called The Chill Knight. It was a guy who...
I thought you were going to say Bad Man, which is Pete Holmes' version.
Ow.
Sorry, The Chill Knight, go ahead.
Yeah, Chill Knight, where it was like, he's a parody of Bale's Batman, but he's like, he speaks in that voice, and it's a bit more relaxed, but it's still gruff. And he's like, yeah, just eat an edible or something. Oh, like, why don't you just chill here? And then I had that thought process in my mind while I was doing the voices, like, what would Eric from Internet Comment Etiquette, how would he voice Batman through The Chill Knight? Oh, yep, that's how I would do it. And it became insanely funny.
It's pretty good. It's actually a pretty serious scene. The only thing is that it does have the music. So remember that comment you gave me about like having very quiet background music running the whole time? It does have that playing like the whole time. I changed narrative styles drastically because I do like the announcer, super cinematic race. Like I went full pod race sound effects and everything, right? And with the Dino race, that finishes. We do a bunch of art, story stuff, and then when it gets to Thistle and Taban in prison, I do like a narrative shift where I do a bit of a voiceover with sound effects, and then it goes into the, so it's like me narrating a drama, and then it's a conversation with Taban and Thistle. Yeah, it's slightly different stylistically than the Dino race, but the Dino race is all very high energy. Literally, the announcer's just saying what happened, because I tried the thing that I have to imagine that people are not watching this with their eyeballs. There's some extra bonus stuff if you are, but you should be able to get all the information you need if you're just listening. So
yeah, and that's also too why I said like this would be just an absolutely wonderful podcast outside of YouTube.
Yeah. If I'll look into that. Maybe you can set that up somewhere at some point. But anyway, we are all here. There is no, yes, so welcome anyone, Discord plug again, if you want to join the Discord and chat with us between sessions, the, Discord link, it works this time, thank you Mr. Mister for pointing out that I had a dead link in there, there is a new link that is not dead, and you can join the Discord in the channel description. There is no dinosaur news, so it is time to review memories, and Seb, you said you actually remember things from last time.
I do remember things from last time.
Like?
I remember that Thistle makes his magical grand appearance as a ghost.
No.
Well, not a ghost, but like...
As a dragon.
Yeah, as a dragon. That was cool.
As a possessed dragon.
As a possessed dragon, which sounds completely on brand for Thistle.
Yeah, Pete and Calva, what were your reactions to that?
It was pretty surprising.
Yeah.
I was telling Greg because he asked me after every single time Bruce has brought Bongo out, and every there has been a chance that it's Thistle, and I was for every time the threshold like goes down, I was just really hoping like please not yet, please not yet, please not yet, please not yet, please not yet. Like it was just one of these things where I needed the story to be in a better place for Thistle to come out, and luckily it just happened to be now. So I'm like, okay, we're in a good place now for Dragon Thistle to show up. And now and now you understand why Bongo has been like randomly changing elements and experiencing wild surges.
For me, I was like, why is this happening? Like, what's the significance of this? Why is Bruce having like a heart attack every once in a while? And he's like, I'm fine, crikey.
Yeah. So the phylactery, so the crystal around his neck is a phylactery, which, you know, it contains sort of it's his connection to Bongo, right? And Bongo's soul. But it does technically have capacity for more than one soul. And Thistle being Thistle decided to find his way that way instead of... Yeah. He ignored the call of the Soulmonger and instead went to that Soul Stone because it has a familiar... He doesn't realize that familiarity was Bruce, but it had a familiarity about it that felt a little more homey, and so that's where Thistle went. And Thistle's so innocent, of course. Innocent of conscience. That
he's just an innocent.
Yep. He cannot be tempted by promises of grandiose afterlife. What else? Any other memories? Yeah. I can hear your kids, Pete.
What's that?
Yeah.
I said either you can move closer to the mic or maybe just I don't know. It's not very loud. Never mind. Nothing.
I wasn't really saying anything.
No, I know, but your daughter was. She's trying to go to bed. Yeah.
Oh.
She's supposed to be in bed.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
It was an argument over the bathroom.
I have had these arguments.
Yeah.
All right. What else? What else do we remember from last time?
Shoku is a ruinous hellhole.
Yeah, pretty much. That volcano did a number on it. A former pirate port, think Tortuga type thing, and a common place for pirates to come in and out of Shoku when they're looking to stay under the radar. Yeah, completely buried in lava. And now the playground.
A bunch of fire newts are fighting the Balrog.
Oh yes, the infernal allosaur, the Balrog, has returned. Ufthak already did his "You shall not pass." So
yes, and that many of us speak Draconic.
Yeah, learning that Facebook speaks Draconic. That's great, which is going to come in useful because around here there seems to be a lot more references to dragons as of late. I wonder if that means anything. Anyway, we're going to
Probably a coincidence. He says to the DM.
Probably a coincidence. I'm definitely not just going to randomly drop a black great worm just on you. Was it CR20? Elder worm.
Elder worm, and all Face says is, buy an NFT.
Yeah, Pete, if you didn't hear it before, Faye's backstory is Faye learned to talk to his friend, who he thought was an alligator, who was actually a dragon living in the sewers in Florida.
Yeah.
That's how he learned Draconic. I'm like, are you sure this wasn't a Ninja Turtles villain that you were just talking to?
It's like, no, man, he's a big alligator. He's just a regular alligator. If he is dragon, is he dragon? He said he was a little dragon, but I'm like, yeah, man, you're a freaking alligator. It's the size of an alligator. He's like, I guess I'm an alligator.
Yeah. All right, we are still finishing up day 33. 43, not 33. What am I talking about? 43. As we've moved away, so we got close enough to Shilku just to, Bruce, who's actually, yeah, Spencer, you didn't provide anything. Anything you remember from last time?
There were gems nearby, but we decided not to go to them yet.
They're coming. Yeah. Well.
And Hugh hates the fucking fire newts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Build the wall.
They took his land.
Build the wall.
Yeah. This is his home, damn it, and I'll not have any damn fire newts stomping around, breeding all over the place, filling the... They took our jobs.
And he'll make the fire newts pay for it.
Yeah. So, we're split right now. Xavius and Ufthak are in the middle of a battle, but fast forward to the future. We've got Bruce, Hugh, Calva, Grimnir, Faye, and now Thistle out in the mountains, maybe about 10 miles from Shilku, peering out over it and seeing that the town is kind of non-existent, but appears to be a playground for various fire-loving creatures.
Free real estate.
So what happened is Bruce suggested that Bruce said, I need to get this information to the Flaming Fist because we need their help if we're going to deal with this. Hugh is annoyed that because he doesn't want the Flaming Fist involved. And Calva suggests, hey, why don't we send Jim to talk to the Flaming Fist? That way, we can continue on with our mission. But then I said, and this is where I'm getting to, Spence, then I said, Jim can't answer you. And you're like, what? Why can't he answer?
Oh, yeah.
And the answer is, I can't tell you. So
sorry. So, Calva was going to send Jim off, but he couldn't call Jim. Is that?
I did call him.
Yeah, he called Jim to ask, hey, what's going on? Because he doesn't want to, pull him out of something useful. And for some reason, he couldn't answer. So what he does report to you when he shows up, so you summoned him. He reports to you is that, hey, they found the fire newt camp. And so he tells you this stuff like when he's there. So they found the fire newt camp, and the infernal allosaur showed back up again, and we were all in the middle of fighting it, and then he disappeared. He was banished. Something happened. It looked almost
the
dead.
Allosaur disappeared?
No. Jim disappeared. So the
Jim,
Allosaur,
okay.
it looked almost dead. The newt seemed very appreciative because remember before it showed up, Xavius went around like kind of tending to them, whatever. They seemed very appreciative.
Yeah.
It looked almost dead. That's all he knows. And then he just poof, he just wasn't there anymore. And so he doesn't remember what happened, but he gives you, and you're like, okay. And then we sent him off to Snapping Turtle Bay, which should take weather dependent 4 days. But given the fact that there are storm clouds gathering and it's starting to rain, it might take longer than that. All right.
The Adventures of Jim.
The Adventures
In
of
my
Jim.
last session, we had The Adventures of Bob.
Yep. Jim is
And
going to have his
now,
own weird cutaways where it's just going to be like, here's what's happening with Jim. I'll ask you, how often do you want him to report in? Or, because from what I understand, you sent him away and said, don't even report till you're there. Just let me know when you get there. So,
Yeah, I did.
What is your actual
I
instruction?
did say that.
So what was your actual instruction? I will allow you to reframe your instruction, what you want him to do.
At the end of every day, report to me with what you had seen. Just like if there was anything notable throughout the day, if you saw like specific people walking around or that like the birds flying somewhere.
Right. So
places
any
to
sort
report
of creatures or characters that he notices, just inform you.
Or undead.
Yeah. And now that you know what some of the things are, or undead, of course. And now you know what some of the things are, like the frost giants, or or anything like that you've run into before. Let you know. All right, Grimnir, you've been thinking. You've been kind of deep in thought on this trek to Shilku. The way Xavius talks about his mistress, and the way he seems to care for her approval, has got you thinking about your mother figure, Sereth, and the ghost hunter tribe, and you're just you're thinking about that as we've been on this little trek. You were paying attention to all the findings when you got there and stuff, but it's on your mind.
Okay.
I want to clarify a couple other things. Faye does not recognize Thistle merely by his voice, so that was a fun little bit of comedy, but it's not canon. Because simply the voice of the guy he didn't even talk to you. All he did was beat you off of the dinosaur.
So
you
it'd
would
be more
make an
like
association with the dragon.
Oh, okay. So it'd be like, your face looks kind of familiar. No, because
he's a dragon. Yeah, it's literally a dragon. That's like, so you wouldn't make any connection. And Thistle doesn't really make any connection either, because he's been
okay.
Although Thistle might have a little bit of a connection, because Thistle has been vaguely aware of everything that's happened over the last month. Little notes of connection have come in and out. So
oh no, he's aware.
Somewhat. Well, he's been theoretically he's been hanging around Bruce's neck the entire time.
Oh right.
All right.
like a good piece of surveillance software.
Well, is there any as we're running on, just before they're leaving, I'm allowing anyone to add a little bit of flair before we turn back to the mountain. So as we're looking out over, any questions about Shilku, or as we were looking out over it?
So Shilku's been basically completely destroyed by
Pompeii, yeah.
Pompeii. Is there any observable remnants of what used to be? Or
Yes.
is it just basically a wasteland?
There are burned buildings sticking out of the lava and there are fissures and lava pools, and it's basically overrun with fire creatures. Fire newts, magma mephits, elementals, maybe a couple demons. It's hard to tell. You're pretty far away. The group didn't go down to the village, but
Okay. Well, I guess if no one else is doing anything, as the group starts to head back, Grimnir just sort of lingers, staring out over the remnants of Shilku Bay for a little bit extra time before he joins the rest of the group.
pensive brooding music plays. On the way back, Hugh kind of speaks up. I know it's not my business, but why would you get Blaze Portier and the damn Fist involved in this? Well, I reckon more hands make light work. Besides, sending random brigades of unskilled hopefuls out into the jungle is just a good way to get people killed. Liara Portier and her troops can systematically flush out whatever shit show is causing this. They might even be able to restore that lost city and return it to the people here. I admit they are organized. They also have no intention of returning anything. You say the merchant princes are corrupt, but the Flaming Fist does not oppose them. If anything, getting them involved will just introduce more variables. I know this world doesn't have a Vietnam or Soviet state, but I'm sure a similar thing has happened somewhere. It's not about who has what or which prince you like more. It's about making sure people can actually live. Some of those merchant princes seem right ace, but it doesn't matter how good your leader is, he'll eventually be replaced by some corrupt and greedy fuckwit. You should not assume corruption when you hardly know them. You've only been here a couple months. I've been here most of my life. And in over 200 years, the merchant princes have always done good by me. True, some have come and gone that were not the greatest, but their failure was obvious, and Joaquin did not bless them with wealth. Their disagreements are petty and short-lived. I have known Jobal for almost 10 years, and our network of wilderness guides is solid. If he was a threat, I would have noticed. Never got a chance to meet him, but I'm sure he's good at what he does. I'm just saying, without law and order, it's too easy to push out us regular folk. I watched this happen in real time, mate. The communist government in Nam was so out of touch, the Viet people were forced to live pledging themselves to feudal crime syndicates. I guarantee there is illegal and shady activity undermining the people here. Wakanga's too poncy, so he's likely clean, and your mate Jobal might be okay. But Xanthi? She can just make people disappear. And that Talroa bloke with all his arena dinos? And what about fucking Aramag, mate? It never struck you that so many bloody pirates made it past a living fucking island watching the only port? That's some fair dinkum dumb cunt shit. I don't mean to disparage your faith, mate, but crime lords hoarding wealth under the banner of a goddess sounds like a pretty bloody good reason to be suspicious of what really happened to your family. Hell, I don't even think it's too far-fetching to say one of those merchant princes called in your dragon friend as a favor. I get it now. You see this soulmonger as a blessing. The death curse is causing just enough panic that the merchant princes cannot fully control the people. Luckily, I'm a dwarf. We do not get so heated. You're a man of action. I admire that. We dwarves like things to be reliable, traditional, predictable. This may surprise you, but I agree. Although I still believe the Golden Goddess is pleased with our success, the merchant system is not a stable one. I only want one thing, to restore my home to its former glory. With the scum cleared out and the forge relit, dwarfkin from all over Faerun will begin to make the pilgrimage here. True, the Fist would give that dragon and her zealots a good fight,
But they will not leave empty-handed. After taxing our stores, I and my family acquired would forever be in their debt. And the treasure of Harakamar will no longer belong to us. It will be for the whole world, and an endless stream of trade deals and merchant meddling will forever connect my home to anyone and everyone. If you had not noticed, dwarves do not tend to trust non-dwarves.
I picked up on that.
That's why I was initially suspicious of your right-hand man here. In all my years guiding adventurers, not a single one has been a dwarf. Our kind do not adventure. But this old beard is not stone yet. I can still learn. Calva has helped me see that there is just as much mountain out here as in there. As for Blaze Portier and her goons, I still cannot risk their presence in the mines. If you are bringing them on board, our adventure stops here.
Well, I still think you're making a mistake. But Calva and yourself are exactly the same in one respect. You're a fucking stubborn pair of cunts. So I reckon there's only two ways forward. Either we blew each other up till the soulmonger takes us both, or we find that lost city and you go home. I'll do everything I can to make sure Liara never knows about it. Well, Calva, maybe you could radio Jim and tell him to leave out any news about our friend here.
Roger.
All right, mates, where are we going? Head back and see what's going on with Ufthak and Xavius, or what do you reckon?
I think we should probably try and connect with the rest of the group before we move any further into the tunnels.
Well, we got Jim doing his recce run now and sending information back, so about Shilku anyway. Who knows, maybe we'll find something else. What did Calva, what did Jim say again about what Ufthak had going on?
Are you talking about in the fight with the Allosaur?
Yeah, yeah. Bruce is just asking what did Jim, just remind him what Jim reported.
Well, they were fighting the Allosaur and it looked like it was pretty weak, and then they were about to be successful in their fight. And then all of a sudden, he got ported away, which I'm assuming was me calling him back.
Right. What do you think, Grimnir? Think we should, you think they're alright, or should we try to get back as fast as possible?
Sorry, so just for clarification on what Spencer just said. So
okay.
Jim thinks that him being pulled out of the fight is related to
it's not
being recalled?
No. He was pulled out of the fight some time past, and then he was summoned, so...
Okay, that's what I originally thought.
Yeah, I didn't know if Spencer misunderstood that.
What, him...
He didn't disappear because you recalled him.
Oh, so he was pulled out of the fight.
Yeah. He was...
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He was suddenly unsummoned. And then after some time, you resummoned him, because that's why when you called ahead to him to see where he was. He didn't answer. He couldn't answer.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so to clarify that.
The fact that Jim was pushed away from the fight concerns me. I think we need to get back quickly and check on our friends. Hugh, do you know if the fire newts have any magic tendencies? Abilities? Is that the word I was looking for?
Well, I know they have the ability to make magical barriers. They like to keep prying eyes out of their business. But that's about it. They're not very powerful from what I understand. If they're, especially not for someone like like your big orc friend and the wimp. Yeah, he's annoying, but he's got some pretty powerful abilities, and I've never seen a fire newt with any strong spells, and I can't imagine that they would make friends. Right? I just
concerned this might have something to do with Xavius.
Yeah, actually, Grimnir, well, right, while we're heading back, wouldn't mind having a little discussion with you boys. What do you think's going on, now that we're out of, there's no chance Xavius can hear us, or probably in, Faye and Calva and Grimnir. Sorry, Hugh, you can't really be part of this, but what do you reckon we do with Xavius? How do we deal with that?
Honestly, I don't know what to do with Xavius. His abilities are useful to help keep us going, heal the injured, but I find it very hard to trust someone who serves such a strange being that seems to give and take.
Well, I mean, he's been nothing but kind as far as I know. But when he was gone there for a bit, you specifically told me to keep an extra eye out, that he's not what he seemed. So I took your word for it. I've been paying attention, and he does seem a little off. Any of you notice that he seems to kind of change personality? Is that just me, or?
Sometimes I think he gets a little serious.
For reference, I'm referring to how he seems. Some days he seems like waifish and frail, and then some other days he seems almost what's the word I'm looking for? So normal he's unnoticeable, kind of thing.
Oh yeah, no. Faye's making a connection of sorts though.
Okay.
With his explanation. Yeah. I think maybe, especially sometimes we need religion to make sense of things, and maybe Xavius gets extra zealous and gets very confident, specifically when it comes to his goddess. Who maybe she's a hot broad. I don't know.
Why? That's why I stay out of that. I think it's all just bloody dangerous to keep referring to some almighty power that's guiding your actions. Sorry, no offense. I know you all worship different deities, but
It's okay. Chuck Norris will forgive you in time.
Or suddenly gets slapped by the wind.
Yeah.
Right, well, Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee, those blokes I can respect, I know.
I said, is he on the highest?
I've never met him in person, but
Me neither.
that's not
I
quite
was
what I
never
mean. I just mean, I know Xavius has his mistress, but with all I've heard about the different whatever gods and whoever you worship, sometimes they're not gods. Sometimes they're just, powerful beings who make you think they're gods. And I reckon a tribe like those fire newts would fall for a cult pretty easily.
Maybe. It kind of reminds me of a situation I had when I was visiting Miami once. Jacksonville is my haunt, but I went down to Miami and I saw some things that weren't quite right, if you know what I mean.
Like what?
And not quite right, where you go to a bender, he's got his pet alligator, and he's like, hey, he's a fish pet alligator, but then you go down to a sex dungeon in his basement, and it's not a sex dungeon, it's a big old shrine to the occult. You go, oh, I shouldn't be down here.
Right.
And then you leave quickly.
I saw a couple of those in
Yeah, you go in some of these cocaine houses. They've got these these weird cults that in order to get workers, they have these like cult camp things that they get locals to join some crazy belief just to get them in to process this stuff. It's crazy.
Mm.
Wait. Let me get this straight. You thought it was a bad idea. You didn't think it was a bad idea to go into the sex dungeon with some crazy guy and his pet alligator, but you have an issue with it being a cult shrine.
Yeah, I mean, when Christopher Lee says it's bad, it's probably bad.
Well, I mean, I've met all kinds, mate. There's I mean, I told you blokes before. I've met some wackos out in the bush, but you know, they have all kinds of strange fantasies and do weird things with the trees. But when it comes to cults and making people do things against their will, well, now we're talking about something else.
Yeah. My worry is that maybe Xavius may make us drink Kool-Aid, and I don't want to drink Kool-Aid.
As we're talking,
I'm a Capri Sun fan.
Oh, sorry, I did over that. As we're talking, there's a massive thunderclap, and the rain just starts pouring down.
We're not gonna make it any further in this. We've got to hunker down here for the night.
Right.
Are we still outside of the...
Yeah, we're just like we're in the foothills. We're just looking for an entrance, but it is just absolutely pouring rain, and visibility has gone down to 0, and now it's dark. It's like we're stuck. We're very near the entrance. It's probably somewhere, but we'll never find it in this rain, unless of course we want to risk not sleeping and look for it. But we will take exhaustion by doing that.
I think we should find a place to rest and consider our next actions.
I reckon that's probably a good plan. Yeah. So as long as we don't go anywhere, we don't take any exhaustion. So we'll just bunker down here. Let's roll survival checks to see how good this camp is.
All right.
So as we're rolling our checks, Grimnir is going to add to the conversation.
Yeah.
I've seen beings that draw power from controlling less mentally capable beings and the destruction that they can cause. I don't trust any being that does that. I think Xavius' mistress is one such being.
I think she's taking advantage of him.
I think so.
Well, in that case...
I think she's giving him abilities, but I think it's one-sided. I think she's getting what she needs.
Right.
Oh, so it's like a monkey paw situation.
Maybe. Xavius doesn't seem... He doesn't seem like he's short on brains. But, short on wit, maybe. Yeah, I reckon, you reckon he's been shafted a bit.
Or maybe she has something over him that we're not aware of.
Well, that complicates things. Because that means if we're going to deal with it or prepare for it, it's not really him that's the problem. It's his power. Anybody who is struggling to set up camp, Grimnir is just expertly running around helping people.
I was going to say, this came to the Hilton.
Yeah, with that nat 20, it's great.
I got a compostable toilet set up. I got...
It's the whole thing. There's like an entire thing. And we'll get a little bit of rain collected overnight because based on what Jim was telling you there, Calva, I reckon there's like almost no water down there. So, and we don't have Princess with us either. We've got to fill up our own canteens. Fair enough. Yeah, between We only have like 1 gallon each that we can hold on our person, so doesn't matter how much it rains. We only have capacity for 1 gallon each.
Did we give all of our rain catchers to Princess?
Well, Hugh has
carry?
his, but yeah, Princess is holding the whole, basically the whole party inventory. Yeah.
The rest of it. Okay. Shoot.
Yeah. Another thing too, Hugh's probably not going to share his food, but I don't have many rations on me. If you got any on you, then eating one here. But we're gonna have to get back to get our food too. All right, let's hunker down for the night. We'll survive. We'll meet up with them in the morning. All right. Anything else before bed that you want to do before we rewind and cut back to the Fire Nuke camp?
Hay is good.
I'm just going to... I hate to do this. So an hour late. Should be exactly right. Come on, ETA, Greg. I'm checking with
Alex
Greg for an
joining tonight, or
ETA.
is he still in Alberta?
Alex, well, he's in Alberta, but he was in Alberta last time. Alex has indicated he will not. And when Alex said says probably not, that's him giving up, and he's not going to try, so he will not be here.
Okay, the world is darker for it.
Yes. The brightness of Ufthak. Unfortunately, he will not be able to react to what's going on. But maybe if he tunes in, or if he's on the road or something, and if he happens to tune into the live stream. All right. Well, we'll. I want to cut back, but there's like, I did that as long as I could. Anyone have any questions? Hey, do we let's have like, let's do like a quick 5 minute above table Q&A, kind of like, hey, what's going on? Make sure we have all our marbles straight.
Okay.
You guys ask the questions. Just like, is there anything that your characters that you think you should know and maybe don't know?
Faye's pretty good. Like I want to say like he knows there could be something going on with Xavius. He knows we're meant to do a thing for a lady who's dying, and there's undead people, which he absolutely hates, and fire. He's very scared of that.
Right.
Beyond that, all the nuances, Faye he can't conceptualize all the tiny bits, but he is kept picking up that other people are suspicious. Aside from that.
Yeah, well, his whole thing is that he just wants people to live in peace, right? So
yeah,
this land, this tropical paradise, is suddenly not a paradise, and
that ain't good.
That ain't good.
Sorry, that was Xavius wants people to live in peace.
No, that's Faye.
Oh no, Faye.
Faye.
Faye does. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, Faye was supposed to come here on vacation. Permanent vacation, retirement. Yeah. And turns out this tropical paradise is not such a paradise, and so...
Faye almost has like the Duke Nukem track in his mind, like, dun, dun, dun. Oh God.
Oh God.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well,
here we go
I
again.
see undead everywhere. Dun dun dun. Good thing I brought my boomstick.
Dun, dun, dun.
He just goes,
next time somebody has to replace a character, they need to do
it's Duke Nukem.
Yeah.
It just shows up.
I heard you dopes were out of. I heard you dopes were all out of bubble gum.
Sounds like Hugh when he's had his Wheaties in the morning.
Yeah. When he's had his Hugh goes full Duke Nukem. Maybe he will. He is a berserker. He might go full Duke Nukem if we piss him off enough. But as he mentioned, dwarves are. Hugh and Bruce had a little back and forth there, so we learned They're at odds. What was Calva like? I know Calva, like, he doesn't really speak up much, but what was, do you think his take on that conversation would be?
Between Bruce and Hugh?
Yeah. They both have some pretty strong opinions about the Flaming Fist.
Yeah. Like, I was trying to think, but like I don't know if Calva would have like many strong opinions. He hasn't spent much time like out in the world.
Fair enough.
He's been in a cave for pretty much his whole life as a slave. He's just kind of getting out now.
Just these last couple months. Yeah.
Yeah. And so
I just figure within this
he doesn't
group,
really have a lot. He
within,
does have exposure to like obviously the genie that enslaved him,
right.
but like he doesn't hate him. He actually doesn't mind him at all.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah, like that
kind of like a Stockholm syndrome, right?
Yeah, he's got, and Calva has his own mission, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just curious because within this group, I'm not sure where Calva's like is he feeling split between Bruce and Hugh, or is he mostly just solely focused on his own mission, or I'm just curious what his
he's not like he is focused on his mission, but he's not like focused on only that. Like he's still paying attention to what's going on.
Yeah.
He did. I don't know.
Well, what would Grimnir? Because I mean, they were being loud enough. Grimnir were here too. Would Grimnir have an opinion on who is maybe more in the right
between Hugh and Bruce?
Yeah.
I think that Grimnir would be very sympathetic of Hugh's position, being that he lost his family, and his home. So as much as he may feel that Bruce has a point talking about the abilities of the Flaming Fists to help provide some stability, he's very sympathetic to Hugh and could easily see how the Flaming Fist could move in on Hugh's home and just take over.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, like I maybe my wording in my script wasn't like strong enough, but Bruce believes that we should just go to the Lost City guns blazing and just like like with an army, like invade with an army basically. And Hugh is saying it's like no, because any organization will just claim everything for themselves and then he'll be displaced, and he's not okay with that. So and I'm wondering, that's why I was wondering what Calva's just before we get to Faye, I'm actually curious, like I thought Calva would have a stronger reaction, or if he's just not that invested. Is that more what you're trying to get across, that like Calva is just not that invested in one way or the other?
Kind of. I think Calva kind of understands that, like he doesn't understand how the outside world works very well. So he's kind of leaving the important decisions for like the politics kind of stuff.
Yeah, it seems a little bit too political for. Yeah. It's above Calva's pay grade. So
yeah, basically.
He doesn't have an opinion.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, Faye.
So sorry. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Yep.
Sorry, just before Faye goes, for clarification, Hugh's home is not in the Lost City.
No. Hugh's home is to the north. Hugh's home is where the blue circle is.
Yeah, but Hugh is concerned that if we get the Flaming Fist involved, they will just move into his home and take over.
Yeah, they'll just claim all his treasures and claim it as it belongs to everyone, not the dwarves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Faye.
Okay. So Faye wants to remain impartial because he understands the urgency coming from Bruce, but at the same time too, Faye also had his home brutally upheaved multiple times. And he absolutely empathizes with Hugh.
Right.
So, in that way, it's like, yeah, let's not invite, say, pseudo corporate interests into an upheaval, and the loss could outweigh any potential gain.
Okay, so hence Bruce kind of ended up with a more neutral when he told Jim, or told Calva to tell Jim, make sure that whatever he tells the Fist doesn't mention Hugh or any of that stuff, because Bruce is willing to respect Hugh's wishes, but he has not changed his mind on invading the Lost City with an army.
Yeah.
But at least it's like a weird stalemate situation. So I just think like all of you are smart enough that you'd pick up on at least what the position is of each of them. But so Jim, just before going to as we're bedding down, Jim radios back at the end of the day. Calvin tells you that he is currently huddling underneath the rock because he cannot fly in the rain. He did not make it very far. You can see a little Jim on the map there.
Tell him to stay dry.
Yeah.
Carry on tomorrow.
It's a gym tracker.
It is a gym tracker. That's exactly what it is. So he is, in fact, just hanging out there. Now I just have to make sure that this map has the necessary hidden things hidden. All right. Going back to this. Greg will be on in about 5 minutes.
So you were asking sort of just general chit chat about the party members. I think for Grimnir, there's a lot going on in his mind right now. He is, thinking about his family and his home. He's thinking about the ghost hunters.
Right.
He's concerned about Xavius because he's still very suspicious, and he's torn about how to handle his obligations to the
Zentarim?
the Zentarim.
Yeah. Which, there's the reveal for the other players. Grimnir's connected to Zentarim. Anyway.
Well, I think that came up, didn't it? That came up in
No, I don't think
episode.
that's ever come up. Well, I don't know actually.
Because we ran into some when we encountered the wizard. I asked.
Oh, artist. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I asked if I would know how to
That's true.
contact them. So above table the party is aware.
Oh
The
yeah,
group
yeah.
is aware, but in the game no one is aware that
Xavius probably would have taken a mental note, but I don't think anyone else would have cared enough to take a mental note. So there's a likelihood that maybe Xavius knows, but actually that's up to you. If you had heard that conversation, we're rewinding a little bit. Would Faye have taken a mental note of anything Grimnir was saying to Artis?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah.
No, sorry, it wasn't a conversation I had with Artis. It was a question I asked you in front of the group.
Oh, okay.
About if I would know, if Grimnir would know how to contact.
Oh, okay.
the
So that's
Zentarim
okay. So
to-
that is not something then that the characters know.
Yeah. So the characters definitely don't know.
Okay.
But the party knows. Or sorry, the we.
Yeah, the
people
players
in the
know.
real
Yeah.
world.
The table
Yeah.
knows.
We know.
Everyone is aligned with some sort of faction, which is
Cool.
yeah, it's going to make for some interesting.
Creates good tension.
Mhm. Well, Bruce is clearly he's after what if anyone's unsure, the Thistle situation made Bruce really consider his command structure, and I know Xavius had that little powwow on the beach where Bruce said, "I'm the captain, I'm in charge," but on the ship, this is kind of it's not a retcon, but just filling in crap on the ship. Bruce really kind of fell into rank and file on the ship, and just because he got more men killed under his watch, which is like the one thing that's that he can't deal with, and so Bruce has kind of fallen in with the Flaming Fist as they are the most regimented faction here, right? And
no more retcons.
That's not a retcon; it's just filling in, right? We're just waiting for you. But I'm just saying, like,
and I appreciate that.
Bruce being aligned with the Flaming Fist, it makes sense. I'm just saying you would have all observed him being a little less compulsive than he was in the city.
My apologies, YouTube. My apologies, everyone.
Oh, that's fine. You did your shopping, Goo. But you are just in time.
I deserve a medal for going to Costco. Not a plug for Costco. Just saying. And not running people over.
Welcome to Costco. We love you.
You deserve a medal just for going there.
Yeah.
On a Friday night.
Yeah.
When
And
everyone's
not
like, you gotta get me one of those chicken things.
No, I didn't need a chicken. I don't need a chicken, but what I do need are a big old thing of shit tickets and big old box of Kiev and 2 fucking pounds of coffee.
And 6 TVs.
6 TVs, yeah.
Look, you don't know my ultimate gaming setup yet. I am looking to make a holodeck.
I'd like one of those too. Anyway, you are just in time for us to cut. We are now just cutting back to the Allosaur fight. So we're rewinding in time because Jim is on the map. Whereas Jim was currently huddling under a rock in the rain. That is what's happening outside. But we are back a couple hours to this.
Yep.
And so...
Okay.
Yep. Now, I've reloaded this. I don't know if the original initiative... It is. The original initiative order is in fact up. That is great.
So, I will mark for Xavius that he is blessed. And if I remember correctly, I gave it to Ufthak and Princess, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, you have bless on them, not Jim. Which, as we have learned... Actually, should we... No, actually, we won't tell him because it's funny. Everyone else here now has a piece of information that you do not have.
Okay.
About Jim. Which
neat.
we will just leave that. All I will say is that when Calva
you will say nothing, and I will learn it organically.
Fine. Okay. Yep. That's fair. I like that. All right. So what is happening? So the Newts, on their last turn, they did some, but I know Pete, you had control of them before, but I am going to take some control because they have movement after they made their attack. And a few of these Newts, actually, maybe a couple of those will stay. These ones up here will come over here.
I got better.
She turned me into a Newt. Well, I got better.
I got better.
I got better.
As
why are the Newts moving over there?
Yes. They have all decided to move over here and form a little bit of a circle. And tell and say they begin look like they're chanting, and they say, okay, we're gonna do a thing, you guys keep fighting, because they are doing like no damage to this thing.
Xavius seeing this being like, oh, either the Allosaur eats them or Ufthak is going to beat the shit out of me.
Well, as they all moved away, the Allosaur is going to take just a generic attack of opportunity. And I gotta open up its sheet.
I fucking hate it when he was correct.
We'll do this attack of opportunity advantage because so many of them moved. All right. Nat 20. Okay. Yeah. All right. So it is going to do a significant amount of damage. 23 plus 8. Holy crap. Just 31. So as it does so, it just auto kills one of the newts. I'll pick, let's see, who has the most health? 17, 12, yeah, you have 17, so I'll just get rid of yours. It does auto-kill one of the newts, so it doesn't get very far, actually. We're going to have this newt just die here. Yeah. And that is the attack of opportunity. Now it is going to take its actual turn. The Allosaur is looking at Princess as the most imposing thing in the... Actually, who did the most damage? It was Ufthak or Jim, I think, actually did the most damage to it last time. I could look up here.
Probably.
Rolling. 1,000,000 scimitar attacks from Pete. That does the magma trail. We did the extra boingy for 12 damage. Yeah, I think Ufthak's big smashy attack did the most damage, so the aloe is going to attack Ufthak.
All right, bring it on.
As it does. Open character sheet. And of course, Ufthak is right there. So it is going to... Does it have a multi-attack? It does not have a multi-attack. So it is going to... before it starts, it's actually going to do its Flare Burst. Which... Its second Flare Burst.
Did he not do a Flare Burst earlier?
Yep. It's a bonus action. He can do 3 of them.
Does he not need to roll a 3 or higher to recharge it?
Oh, is that what that means? I thought...
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it meant he has 3 uses.
No. Recharge on a 3 means that at the start of his turn, he rolls a d3 and see if it recharges, or sorry, a d6. On a 3 or higher,
all right.
It recharges.
That's okay. So when I made that, I intended for it to mean that he can only use it 3 times. But
okay.
But I will take that if that's what recharge 3 means. Yep, that's a 5. Okay. So
sorry, I'm helping. Sorry,
no,
I'm hurting.
that's what that means. That's what that means. That's what it says. We'll go with what it says. That's not what I intended, but that is what I wrote. So we have to stick with it. It is just a normal roll. So we will go ahead and do, yeah. So the Flare Burst. So it's gonna do, yeah. So everything within 20 feet needs to make a DC 15 Dex save. So
Jim will take it to the face.
Ufthak is going to make a dex save. Yep, he's good.
Ufthak's fine. He's not getting knocked on his bum again.
Jim?
Jim's immune to fire.
That's true, yeah, so it doesn't do anything anyway. And Princess... oh, I'm gonna have to load up the different princess because I don't still character sheet. Princess gonna make the dex save. Yep, 15. Oh wow. Okay, so everybody
yeah.
saves.
The fire newt. I was starting to roll, but the fire newts are also immune to fire.
Yeah. So. Yeah, there's so nothing happens. So it just kind of gets brighter, and as it moves, it's going to take an attack at Ufthak. Maybe a bite attack. Let's do a bite attack. Yeah. Okay. So we got 18 piercing and 13 fire. I'm pretty sure Ufthak does not have. Oh, he is resistant to fire, so that's going to only be 6 fire. 6 plus 18 is 24, so he takes 24 damage. Ooh. That's not great. Ufthak is looking pretty
Yeah, that
looking
probably hurt him.
unwell. Is that 38 total? 28. Sorry. 28 total.
28. Never
44.
mind.
It's on. You should all be able to see the health bars. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
But
I was going to say, from a visual standpoint, he looks like he just got a bite out of crime.
and then I guess it is now Xavius. It is your turn. Oh, right. The Allosaur has to move just before you do that. So the Allosaur is going to move. And as he kind of moves down here, you see, seemingly he's drawing power from the ground. You're not quite sure how, because you don't see any open cracks, but he is going to build up and flames come out of the ground and add to his mass, and he is going to heal.
Oh.
That ain't good.
Yep.
I dislike this.
Xavius, it is your turn.
Uh-huh.
I'm just looking in the Discord comments. Wet hot Allosaur summer. The newts are worshiping something, and the slammy newt.
Why does Xavius have a little heart? Oh, bless. Right. Okay.
Bless.
I will put a little heart on Ufthak as well, and on Princess.
Okay.
Do you remember?
In 60 feet.
Xavius remembers. Do you remember what kind of damage really hurts it?
Actually, no, I do not, because I never faced one of these. Xavius never did.
Yeah, you did. You hit it with an attack last time that did quite a bit of damage.
Well, it was I hit it with an Eldritch Blast.
Yep. Which does force damage.
Just force damage. That is just magical punching damage.
It is. Yep. It is vulnerable to force damage.
Ah. Well.
I should not be doing that, but considering this is the same combat, Xavius would not have forgotten, so...
Yes, Greg, the player, forgotten.
Yep, DM, Xavius. That is your only DM prompt. I'm not doing that again. You'll have to remember.
Okay. I'm just reading this. I just want to make sure of something here. There we go.
Healing Light. You gain the ability to channel celestial energy to heal wounds. You have a pool of D6s to fuel this healing. The number of dice in the pool equals 1 plus your Warlock level. As a bonus action, you can heal yourself or one creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself, expending dice from the pool. The maximum number of dice you can spend at once equals your charisma. Okay.
Wow, you're way better than the text-to-speech program I have. Xavius,
I can read fast.
Xavius, as a bonus action, is going to spend 3 of these. And going to heal. He reaches his hands out to attacking. May the mistress guide and heal you. May your mortal wounds. Oh, stop bleeding.
As long as you say, as long as it's from the blessing of Tyr, I will accept if it makes Tyr happy, because he's the biggest and the bestest.
A nat 1 gives you a 16?
Yeah, ignore that. I clicked the wrong button.
How does that... Wait, what nat 1 gives you a 16?
Look, Xavius is built.
Okay.
We all joke he's a sick, frail tiefling. He's actually Chatosaurus Rex.
Grimnir, remember when Bruce was commenting about Xavius looking like he's fine?
I said I'm using 3 of these, so...
Yeah.
There we go. Oh,
15.
well, about the same result.
All right, so Ufthak
he gets
15.
15, and then as my action...
And then another 13 from there. He's right almost back up to full.
Yeah. Xavius is going to go, "Wapow!"
No, he's not. He's... Oh.
For 4 points of force damage on his first shot.
Okay, 4 points. Doubled to 8.
And his second shot for 6.
Doubled to 12. That's 20.
And Xavius is going to make a 10-foot adjustment.
You dimmed the fire. You definitely dimmed the fire.
Away from the allosaur around the corner, so he has. Would you call that 1/4 cover? Would you call that half cover?
It's fine. Xavius, make a Constitution save, please.
No. 15.
All right.
Wait, it's a save?
Yes. Yeah, that's what you've rolled, is save. No, you rolled a save.
16. Bless.
You're fine. The 15 was fine. You're standing on a really warm spot.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it looks the same as everything else, but your feet are hurting.
So,
no damage though.
For the RP of this, Xavius holds out his hands and says,
Xavius steps back.
Mistress, stop the bleeding! And does his healing light, the same thing, the radiant energy courses through his hands, hits Ufthak, and the same black veins crawl up his arm, almost up to his neck and around his eyes, and then he's like, okay, and now you stop. And as he's chastising it, attack 1, attack 2, and then he's like, okay, and then moves behind the corner.
And then as he moves, he feels he steps on something really hot, but doesn't take any damage. Okay. It's time for the birds to move. The birds scream, but they are no longer moving. They are no longer running away. They seem to have kind of calmed, especially especially this bird here. It almost seems to kind of ruffle its feathers and calm down and turn around and face the allosaur. And then it's time for the newts. So the newts are all in a circle. Whatever they're doing.
I can't stop this feeling.
I was doing Finding Nemo, but that works. Ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka. Bum, 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 bum. Anyway. Yeah, so as they are going around, all around you, something doesn't seem right. And the allosaur is continuing to heal from the floor. The first thing you notice is Jim suddenly blinks out of existence. The next thing you notice,
Son of a bitch!
The next thing you notice is directly underneath of you, Xavius. You are definitely feeling it now, as a lava rift appears to be. You're standing directly on a lava rift, and there is fire coming like right up in. For fuck's sake, stop fucking with my tools. Give me okay. And as we reveal, we're just gonna reveal the whole map, and there we go. The illusion drops, and the room begins to change. You look around you. There is fire and lava absolutely everywhere. There are scorched bones littering the floor all over the place. And Xavius, you might want to move. You might not want to stand there. You look over, and standing in front of the birds, surrounding the bird in the middle, there are some rather formidable-looking fire newt warriors, and off to the side you see 3 magic mages all waving staffs, and suddenly the entire place. Xavius, you feel your connection with the mistress severed. It's just you. You feel no power within you.
Cool.
And it is time for Jim's turn. Jim no longer exists. It is time for Ufthak's turn. So Ufthak, I don't know what kind of joke you're trying to play, but I came here to kill the Balrog, and I'm gonna kill the Balrog. And so Ufthak is going to continue to swing as he do, and as he swings his mace and he tries, he realizes that he is not able to give it the holy energy. I forget what the actual name of it is. He cannot.
Divine Smite.
The what? Oh, holy smite. Yeah. So he is not able to do that. He is only able to do just damage, which he definitely hits the Allosaur. Ignore that second roll. And he manages to get a little bit of damage, but it doesn't seem to do much, and there's no divine light. He's like, wait a minute. Why is the light of Tyr not in my smashy stick? My crumpin stick. And we're back up. It is the Aloe's turn again. The Aloe roars. And it turns, and it's looking at Xavius as it runs across the room right to you, Xavius, leaving a burning trail behind it. And and it's going to advantage on attack, fires archers. So just keep in mind, it does have the Magma Trail ability, so it moves within 5 feet of a creature that isn't being worn or carried. That's you. You take 4 fire damage. Are you resistant to fire right now?
Yes, I am.
You take 2 fire damage.
Okay.
And he is going to lob a flame loogie at you while he was on his way. Which, 21, that hits. 31 fire damage, cut in half.
Thank God.
So, 15, you take 15 fire damage.
Yay.
You might want to move out of the river of fire.
On my turn, that is a thing I indubitably...
As he is close to you, he is standing, of course, on the fire that you are, and he absorbs some more and seems to heal and get really big and strong in front of you. Xavius.
Under Xavius's breath, you just hear the smallest little indignant, "You cunt." Okay. Connection to the mistress is cut, however.
Yes.
Xavius has exposure to the Feywilds. Xavius knows magic and fairies and whatnot, and has a feat called Feytouch. As a result, he casts Misty Step.
It doesn't work. It's almost as if there's an anti-magic field.
Yeah,
over the
Xavius clicks his heels together 3 times and says, "This is fucking bullshit."
Does Xavius have any non-magical abilities?
Yes, he does. He has Greg, who is a veteran D&D player. So, what Xavius is going to do is he is going to yell to Ufthak and say, "You need to protect me right now because Tyr's blessing has failed us both." And
what you say about Tyr? Nobody says that about Tyr, but it seems you're right. Maybe we're not worthy.
Okay, great. He's too dumb for reverse psychology. Xavius is going to move first out of the stream of lava. This is a ravine, right?
No, that is crusted over lava. That's just
Crusted
black.
over lava.
Yeah.
Okay. So he moves out this way. And
how much is he looking around right now? I'm just curious.
A lot.
Okay. So he is taking notice of all the new figures who have shown up in the room.
Which
Xavius is now
from where I am, I see Fire Newt Warlock, Fire Newt Warlock, and Fire Newt Warlock.
Yes.
And I don't see on this side, but I assume on this side as well.
Yes.
Which one of these looks to be actively waving their hands around like they just don't care?
All of them. They all seem to be holding their staffs high in the air.
All right, I'm going to do something ridiculously stupid, but I mean, like,
yep,
par for the course. This guy over here is 40 feet away from me.
Yep.
I am going to throw my hand axe and try to hit him in the face.
Okay. Ranged attack.
Let's see. Let's just make sure that's adding the right stat.
Well, you have bless. You have to add a D4 to that.
Has my bless not failed because my mistress is gone?
But you already cast it.
Well, yeah, but it's a concentration spell.
Oh. Then, yeah, it's failed.
Yeah, which is fine. Let's see here. That is +3, so I get my proficiency. That is... Yep, okay. That did include my dexterity. 6. Oh, no, never mind. That did not. So my dexterity is so would a 12 hit?
No.
Okay. But still, he throws his hand axe at
it lands right beside the warlock.
And in Draconic, he is going to yell out, "By the power of Agamemnon, I command you to stop."
The fire newt doesn't break, but responds back in Draconic to you. You speak well. We don't recognize that power here. What's his yeah. May Emix strike you down and immediately he takes his turn. So is that the end of Xavius' turn?
Yeah, that's all Xavius can do.
The fire newt that is...
If I try to move away from the Alistair, he's going to take a bite out of Xavius.
Yeah. So this one here, the one that you were attacking, I think I gotta slightly adjust the screen here so we can see. Yeah, he lowers his wand, points it at the allosaur, and fires something from it, and the allosaur almost instantly disappears in an explosion of fire.
Okay.
As it has an ability Well, Death Burst. When the Allosaur dies, it explodes in a burst of magma and flames. Each creature within 20 feet must make a dex save or take 19 fire damage. And within 19 feet, that is Princess as well. Oh.
If I had my bless.
Good thing
If
you're
I had
resistant.
my
Yeah.
bless.
If you had your bless. I'm going to have Princess also take
Son of a bitch!
dex save. Yep. You can't have it. The 20. Princess is fine. Xavius is going to take, what did it say? 3d12, which is 19 fire damage. So half of that. So you only take 10.
Okay.
You take 10 fire damage as the Allosaur just explodes in flame.
Xavius is looking kind of hurt, guys.
Uh-huh. And disappears. The bird comes in. And now what are we doing? And all these guys, they're circle. They're still chanting in a circle. The warlocks they slowly start closing in with the bird behind them. And then there's 3 warlocks on this side that do the same. They start closing in. Bird behind them. All right, so we've got Xavius. What do you want to do?
Well, it doesn't. Isn't Ufthak going to retort to the Allosaur blowing up?
Oh,
first?
yeah, I suppose. Like, whoa! Hey, actually, Ufthak is gonna go.
Whoa! Xavius! Did you take the blessing of Tyr from me? He seems to have given you the ability to take out the Balrog. Good job.
I didn't take Tyr's blessing, but these defilers ahead of us have been speaking ill. I know you don't speak the language of dragons.
Wait a minute.
Ufthak looks around.
This place wasn't covered in skeletons before. I smell undead. What's going on here?
They did it.
Oh, you tricked us. That's not good. We're gonna have to do some grumping on the lizard men.
And Xavius, or not Xavius, and Ufthak immediately comes over to this elite right here and tries wailing on him right away with a big old Morningstar attack again. Whoops, I accidentally rolled that twice, but the first one definitely hits. And we're gonna do once again no fire damage.
Well, you could take the 17, or you could take the 17.
Yeah, but he does 12 damage to him. Oh, he's not happy with that. All right, we'll have Xavius. What do you want to do?
So Xavius is going to run up to this this warlock over here.
Yep.
Yeah. And get right up close and clasp his hands together, because I assume there's semantic components going on, and say in Draconic, that guy down there is 10 of those dinosaurs. I suggest you stop whatever you're casting unless it is to heal.
Oh, you're very stupid. That dinosaur was how we got you here.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, it's like, he does a whole, looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. As, yep. It's like, and this other one comes, the one that's like, by the way, thanks for bringing us the supplies, and indicates to Princess.
Cool.
Hits him just smacks him in the nose. I like that.
For flavor, as I clasp his hands and he says that to me, Xavius winds his neck back and does a headbutt straight into the guy's nose. If Ufthak at that moment could just look over and give like his appreciative, like the cool dude thumbs up.
Just as you do, he is very surprised at how spry you are, and he kind of stumbles a little bit, and for a brief second, you feel your connection, your power kind of grow, and then it dims again.
Okay. In that split second, reaction, Misty Step.
I believe, yeah, fair enough. Sure, I'll allow it. Kind of we're weirdly out of combat here. And you Misty Step 2.
Let me just see how far I can go.
Ufthak is just smacking the crap out of this guy here. So they're just going back and forth, hitting each other, whittling each other down like a couple of oafs.
Oi! Stop hitting me! No, you stop hitting me! No, you stop hitting me!
Looking for a Misty Step.
And Xavius is going to go, boop. Actually, no. What's going to happen as he goes to cast his Misty Step, the desk falls on top of the Warlock with the ink and quill.
Okay, we'll do that. Roll a... It's like the desk does 1d... it's a heavy desk. It does a d20 bludgeoning damage.
So
let's just roll a d20.
Is it falling from more than 10 feet?
No, I don't think that. I would just say it.
Damn.
It auto hits. It auto hits, but it does 1d20 bludgeoning damage. 15. Okay, it's just. All right.
And he's going to spend the equivalent of like. He is filling these forms and they're not right. He doesn't care. It's basically like thumbs up, happy faces, stick figures.
The desk is definitely there, but he is just filling the forms out. God damn it. Now remember what you told me last time.
Yep. Two. Wait, no, 3. Actually, I think the maximum number for this spell is 2, because it says cast at second level.
So it's the next 2 turns. Over the next 2 turns, what we will say is that there seems to be someone who is definitely not a fire newt up here guarding the entrance to a very glowy room, who casts something on you.
Okay.
And we are going to attempt. How many is this? How do you do sleep again? You can't
it's based
sleep
off hit point.
I know it doesn't matter. It's going to auto fail, but you see this. You, Xavius, you feel that there is a magical attempt. You are feeling the effects of magic, so you assume that it's this person who appears to be half snake casting on you, and you feel a pull like you're getting tired, but of course you can't sleep, so it does not work.
Right.
And she goes, "What? You were supposed to sleep! Kill him!"
That's my secret, honey. I'm still dreaming right now.
Do away with him now! A llama? He's supposed to be dead!
Right, okay.
Right.
Poison. Cusco's poison. Poison for Cusco.
So these 3 warlocks are all going to take they're all going to hit at you. So on their turn. So they are all going to make fire ray attacks. Okay, just see. Cast one of the following spells at will. Oh, wait. So it's an at-will spell. They are going to cast Light.
Okay.
And it is the one is going to cast Light, and it's going to attempt to. It touches you, and I touch an object. Oh, it says object. Can it be a creature? I guess it's an object. There's no
It's an
larger.
object.
Yep. Until the spell ends, the object sheds bright light. Xavius is glowing.
Yep. Okay.
And
Xavius looks at him like, I can do that too.
and all three of them are going to use their action to cast Fire Ray. Only one of them hits you, and it does 1 damage. God damn it.
Reduced down to 0, right?
No, it was 3 damage reduced to 1.
I'm trying. I'm trying here.
I know. I'm looking for, and then they have. I believe they have a bonus action. Nope. Okay. 3 of them didn't do anything, and so the giant strider, the bird, it's going to run over and take a nip at you. This is gonna bite. That hits. 10 piercing damage.
Okay, Xavius is dead.
He's on 0?
He had 3 hit points left.
Oh, he had 3. All right. Suddenly,
Because
princess and like their princess has managed to kill this bird.
okay.
Xavius, just as you are, your consciousness is fading, you suddenly see the sorceress as she comes over, like right to you, and like looks down at you. It's like, don't ever try to outdo me again. Dendar the Night Serpent will have your dreams and fuel her power.
Reaction hellish rebuke.
I will allow you to make a half-power hellish rebuke. Well, just as she does that, you probably don't even get it out. But as she's talking to you, suddenly she's like, wait, what is this? And her hand turns to ice.
Oh.
And then her arm turns to ice. Like your eyes are kind of like, you're like, oh, you're falling, you're feeling very weak. And she seems to just turn to ice, and before you, just as you pass out, she turns to an ice statue on the spot. You wake.
What's his name? I like Greg the player can't remember this guy's name, but Xavius would remember this guy's name.
Yes, his name is Artus.
Artist, thank you. And as I regain consciousness, not from unconsciousness.
As you regain consciousness, there's a smell in the air, a very unnatural smell. That's very floral. She is still an ice statue in front of you. The warlocks are gone. The bird is dead. Princess is dead. Ufthak is sitting on the floor, and all of the fire newts are tied up. They're all encased in ice, attached to the floor. And you see this strange dragon person, this dragonborn, sniffing. He's not a dragonborn, he's a saurian. Sniffing you, and then suddenly the floral smell changes to like a sickly sweet smell, and you actually see the scales on his back kind of change position as the smell changes.
Well, looks like you guys got yourself in quite the situation. Where's the rest of your crew?
Xavius picking himself up, takes the
room is also very
form,
cold, by the way. Like you can feel the temperature dropping.
Takes the last form and says, just one second, but I have answers. Finishes the last piece of the form, and then Misty steps 5 feet. I paid for 10 hit points, and I'm going to use them.
You definitely feel your connection.
Oi, that he is. It's Mr. Simba. You're the very nice icy man we saw before. Oi,
Yes,
Xavius, you fell on the ground. Can't
Yeah,
very much
yes.
have that happen. This
Yes,
guy
yes,
comes
that.
in here and he make the whole room cold. And when the room is cold, all the fire newts suddenly fell on the ground and got stuck. And all the birds died. Did you do that?
Yeah. No, I believe our friend pointing friend friend as in tear-shaped friend
I
helped us.
like to think of myself as a friend, but I am a friend of many and a foe to some. But that's not up to me. So if you are my friend, then I am yours.
And I deeply appreciate that. You said I now feel my connection back to my mistress, right?
Oh, yes.
Sweet. I am going to spend my last 2 healing lights on myself.
You will have to make, did you make a, you do have to make a death save, though.
Oh, sure.
Sorry, at least one, yeah.
Let me just
At
pop
least
that
one
down
death
to
save.
0.
Because you did technically fall. Okay.
19.
Hey! He's back.
And so, again, because I love this variant rule, Xavius in his mind's eye is remembering a time in the monastery where he grew up. He is cooling his head after a heated argument. Literally, he is out back. And the other students and acolytes are laughing, giggling, cackling at him. And he is so burned and red. And all of a sudden, he feels the first connection with his mistress. He waves his hand, and all of a sudden, all the cloaks of the other acolytes catch on fire. And he turns back quietly and still continues to wash his head at the well.
Ufthak and I don't know if it's I will let Alex decide which squig, because Princess definitely died, but either Princess again or a new squig is fully packed, and the two of them are running around happily smashing skulls on the ground. They're smashing every single skull, every single burned skull they can find of all the charred bodies that are laying all over here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, those fire newts were definitely going to eat you. How did someone of your intelligence ever fall for their trap?
Well, what happened was more specifically.
He looks to the orc running around smashing skulls, and he says, "Your intelligence."
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, and Xavius picks up on that and says, "Well, it actually came down to they had come to us under a right of a hope. They were trying to have us heal them. They said that they had suffered casualties, and one of my main tenets is I must render aid whenever possible. They took advantage of our generosity and our well-being, and again, I thank the goddesses that you were here to help us."
I just surprised because these fire newts, they love to share their history. I thought they would tell you all about their goddess, the Dendar the Night Serpent, who is one of the most vile demons that has ever been let loose on the land. It's a good thing she has been locked under the peaks of flame for the past 10 millennia.
No, she, that does sound definitely, evil itself makes note. takes note. Tell me, where were the bodies?
Xavius has heard of Dendar the Night Serpent before because the legends of Ubtao, Ubtao being the god of Chult, Ubtao's great victory was over Dendar. He locked her under the peaks of flame and became the god of Chult. Until something happened and the ancient city of Omu was kind of disappeared in the jungle, and Ubtao is now rumored to have to he is now standing guard at the gates of the peaks, but no, nobody can confirm it because he's a god. And it's legend and myth and things.
Well, I suppose we should not tarry here too long with the fire and the lava. Perhaps I know your powers of cold have quite mitigated some of that, but I mean, there's probably some real danger, and we would not want to tax you further than we already have. We are meeting back up with our companions at the other side of the hill. They had gone over to, thank you, the
Shoku.
Over to Shoku for to scout ahead, and we were on an envoy of peace here.
Well, that's where my companion Dragonbait comes in. You see, he was scurrying around outside these mountains and saw your friends camped out and huddling down in the rain, trying to set up camp. And so he came and found me, and then I found you.
Well, again,
sorry, no, he found you. He found you.
He came to find me, and I was wondering where they had gone when I saw you all by yourself here. So if you want to meet with them, it's a little ways away, but I think we can make it before nightfall.
I would be honored and blessed if you would come with us. If you would allow me a brief moment, I would like to rejuvenate myself so I can maybe make this trek without being as much of a burden.
He says, "Oh, don't worry about that." Dragonbait comes right up next to you, and kind of gives you. He hands you a little cup.
Okay.
With some tea in it.
He says, "Go ahead and drink that."
And Xavius will carefully and cautiously, accepting tea from the dragon person, like take the tea.
As you drink it, it has a very refreshing feel, and you can feel your health being restored.
Okay.
From it. So even though you can definitely spend spell slots, but you feel this herbal remedy. It appears to be working. Like
that is naturally grown Chultan tea.
They call it
Chatali, they call it.
No,
which is really just the Chultan word for good tea. But the Chatali plant does grow up near the Cobalt Mountains.
You don't say. You know, we used to make a joke about tea just being hot leaf soup.
That it is, definitely is that. But some of those hot leaves have good properties.
Well, if I could just say thank you again, and Xavius will reach his hand out to give him a handshake.
Artis happily extends his hand and gives you a shake.
Can I see clearly his ring now?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
He has a silver ring. It seems to have some sort of icy aura around it.
Okay. And
Dragonbait quickly comes over and takes the teacup from you, and like
Okay.
he seems very like waiting on you, kind of thing. He doesn't say anything, but there's a couple new smells as he attends to you.
Xavius will clap his hands together and attempt to carefully remove the ring.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Oh my god!
Oh
That one!
my god.
So
Whoa.
Tell me how this
So
goes
as-
bad. You were not. Let me just say, you were not going to be able to remove it anyway. But tell me
Yep.
how this failure becomes so incredibly obvious.
So, and as I go, I literally put like my thumb and my finger on his ring and try to pull it off. Like I'm just raising it. Oh, see, I'm like,
Honest
oh,
laughs. Oh, Dragon Bait. He likes to play games. That's quite a good arm you've got there.
It is. I slipped. I fell. The heat. That tea was amazing. Euphoric, even. Oh, it has given me the spryness of a youngling. I say. Ufthak, let's get the fuck out.
It's really no bother. Xavius, you do not need an insight roll. He is. You are not fooling him. You know you're not fooling him. He is definitely. He is definitely intentionally getting along with this. Like, he doesn't shoot you any glares or anything like that. It's just he genuinely remains friendly, even though you're aware that you are not fooling him at all.
Son of a bitch.
He guides you. He guides you just to the camp. He's like, "There are your friends. There they are. As you see them sleeping in the rain, hopefully you can sneak in. I must away, as there are other things that call my attention, but I'll be around."
Again, may the mistress guide you in your journey, and may your journeys ever be full of life and vitality.
He thanks you, and he and Dragonmate go away, and you're back, and the group is all together again.
Okay. Are they actually sleeping, or are they in the midst of conversation?
As a matter of fact, they're all sleeping.
Okay.
Because the time took you, but as it's not super late, so if they would have like just fallen asleep. Well, except Calva. Calva is up. Because he's on his watch. It is pouring rain. You are rather impressed at how well the camp seems to be put together, despite the weather. And we'll unless you want to, do you want to RP anything before the long rest, or?
So Xavius will sit down and roll out his yoga mat and
Yep.
kind of prep. And before he does, he will start to go into his trance, but he will try to make a meaningful connection back to his mistress. Not just to exposit his report, but because that moment of her leaving him or being severed was actually more shocking, more off-putting than almost falling. He expects to fall in combat. He expects to fall and die, but he never expected to be alone.
Has he encountered dispel magic before?
He would have encountered counterspell, but he would not have encountered magic disjunction or anything like that.
Okay. All right. So he's
For those of you, magic disjunction in 3.5 was how you removed magic from magic items. The more you know.
The more you know. Let's take a little break. Actually, I left the other guys. The other guys have had a very long break, so I'll give you a chance to just casual conversation. Give me 5 minutes. I'm just going to do logistics for the next day.
Okay. That will give me a very, very quick second. Run upstairs and grab a bottle of water. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the washroom.
All right. Thanks for your patience, the other two guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Again,
fuck it.
sorry.
I'll be right back.
All right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Three guys.
Stealing the ring. You know I had to try. You know
of course.
I had to.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, that it wasn't gonna work. It is soulbound, but but it is fun. Or yeah, your attempt to pull it off. It was. I would almost say that it was almost unnerving, the confidence with which he sort of laughed it off. Your attempt to remove it.
Yeah.
Anybody watching would simply think it was a friendly exchange. But you would have been like, oh, like he caught me. He knows what I'm up to, and he's still like, no, that's fine.
Yeah, not only
You
did
do
he
you,
catch
boo.
me, not only did he catch me, he read me like a fucking book.
Yep.
In bold font.
He is strong.
Yeah. Again, you can't blame a guy for trying.
No, of course it's Xavius. I love how Xavius is. Oops. How did this get here? How did I figure this out? Oh no. I did not mean to summon a portal to hell. What are you talking about?
What? No. I just so happen to have a vial of human blood from someone who is recently deceased. I summoned Belrog.
So yes.
And Belgora.
So what did you think of yeah, so the Allosaur was a weapon of the fire newts. It's now starting to click for you because you saw them, like the scouts came and found you. They were looking for water. You did not intuit any deceit in their words. They were not lying about needing water. But of course, where you were just outside the deep roads was the walls were pouring with water because there was a storm outside, right? So they had clearly been following and looking for water, and you happen to have a giant pack animal with 2 giant barrels and a whole bunch of stuff, and they went, oh.
So Xavius's goal was to maybe use the newts as leverage to scout for diamonds and gems in the area for spell components. That was originally where I was going to go with that, to then find out. That's not going to be a thing because
they are neutral evil zealots of a fire demon. They are. They're not going to listen to. They take care of them.
My god can beat up your god.
Well, apparently Dendar can beat up their god, because you did notice while the warlocks had an insignia on their, I'll say that they had an insignia that you did not recognize, but it looked like some very ancient elemental holy symbol of some sort. You have no idea what it was. The symbol that was on the Yuan-Ti priestess, the sorceress, you did recognize as Dendar the Night Serpent.
Okay.
Which you know about from your Yutepka and your Yutepka missions.
Something Xavius probably would have done, but I'm not going to go back and ask to redo it. Just in the future, if he does come across any holy symbols, he would actively remove them and either effigize them, or he would mutilate them in a way of mocking.
Well, okay, I was going to say, keep that, because the only things you've come across so far as holy symbols go are on people's clothing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, of deceased enemies, specifically.
Oh, okay, so you would have anyone you did find. Yeah, well, I mean, hers would have been a little hard since she was encased in ice, but...
Yeah, I wasn't going to break the ice to prove a point.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Sorcerer, Wizard guy who just froze everyone. 1 second, chisel.
Excuse me 1 second. I must desecrate this holy symbol. Give me a second.
Yeah. Like,
can't have
no.
any compensatory relics. There we go.
My God, stronger than your God.
It's so funny because Ufthak and Xavius have the exact same argument.
We're two sides of
Yep.
two very different coins.
Yep. Yeah. You're the same side of two very different coins. Yeah. Exactly. Ufthak
wouldn't
is
even
also
say-
convinced. There's no convincing Ufthak that Tyr is not the biggest and bestest. But
It's fine. It's okay to let him think that for now, and then when the time is right, we can correct him. But I mean, a bowl is more useful when it is empty.
now, just checking above table, Greg. You as a player, you do understand that your mistress is not an elder god, right? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You at least understand that. Okay.
Greg, as a player, understands my mistress is. I think she's the head of the
She is
org
not
chart.
serious. She is
Right.
not secretly Tiamat. Like it's not. We're not
Yeah, Xavius thinks his mistress is the head of the org chart.
yes.
Greg, as a player, knows that she'd be lucky to show up on the org chart.
Well, she also seems to think she. I mean, yeah, you know, she's not gonna.
Uh-huh.
She's not gonna put
Yeah.
up with competition. So clearly, thinks that you can do what you can do. But now we are down for the night, and everybody is going to drink water and eat food. And that's why I'm going to go into the party inventory and remove, since you're all together. Luckily, when everybody wakes up the next day, you're all there, so you can all eat.
So is Bongo still Thistle?
Bongo is still Thistle.
All right. So
It's just a bongo.
Well,
Nope.
Bongo. Yeah, it's like so. Thistle is the dragon is Thistle right now, not Bongo. Yeah. If outside, which you are, 18 gallons. Oh, right. Okay, so you get 18 gallons of water.
So, as day breaks and Xavius ends his trance, just a little role play there. How is his connection to his patron? Was it meaningful?
Xavius?
Did he? Yeah.
Oh,
Did he-
yes.
did
Previous
he-
night.
Was he able to establish a meaningful
Let's go
connection?
ahead and make a. I know religion is not really used in this way, but make a religion check.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, Xavius. You crossed all your T's, dotted all your I's. You're pretty sure that you went through whatever ritual you're doing perfectly. And yeah, you feel you've done it correctly. There was no response necessarily, but
Yep. He didn't need a response. He just wanted an affirmation.
yep, you didn't sense any mistakes in your
Mhm.
ritual.
You received no edits.
So, as his eyes open, he goes out to the area that the sun hasn't touched yet. He casts his arms
Sun.
wide out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should describe. Oh, yeah, sorry. The next morning, I forgot to describe. It is the rain. Everything is soaked. There was a massive thunderstorm. It is a warm day. There is a light misting rain, and a little bit of a breeze, but a very heavy fog rises from the ground as the warmth of the day begins to warm it up. So there's no sun, but it's just raining, drizzling.
So, as Xavius wakes up, he'll go out he sees the ring. He'll grab a stick, kind of tamp it a couple times, make sure it's a good stick, solid wood, and at the top of it, he'll cast daylight on it.
Excellent. The stick glows.
He takes the time this time as he's filling in the forms. He's being more diligent with it, like he knows it's coming, and he sits at his quill and he actually takes the time and properly cursively answers all the questions and kind of chuckles at now as he's not in a panic mode reading them. Like, okay, this makes sense. I like this.
As he does it, Bruce approaches. Just as he's filling out forms, like, "Oh, Xavius, why does this bureau keeps landing in front of you? What's all this about? You've never had this before."
I'm like, "Oh yes, you may want to cover your eyes. See this," and I finish the last form, and the desk operates, and the stick begins to glow a bright light. Right as Bruce is close by,
right
here comes the sun.
Yeah, very bright light. Thistle takes notice and comes over to investigate.
"Oh, hi there, friend. You're friend shape. Wait, are you friend shape? Am I friend shape? Friend, I don't know what a friend shape is anymore, but I am Thistle, but I don't look like Thistle. I look like a dragon now."
Right.
And Xavius will look down at Bongo, look up at Bruce.
Bruce has a big smile on his face, just waiting for Xavius' reaction.
Look down at Bongo again. Look up at Bruce.
Yeah, so, Bruce just immediately
Xavius will immediately put his finger up to Bruce and go, "Nope, nope, nope." And he will walk back to the camp and make himself a warm cup of tea.
And go sit in a corner by himself.
Yep, he will go just sit down as Thistle will follow him and go, "Okay, but no, you haven't answered my questions yet. So, like, you're white with a black spot, or are you black with a white spot, or like, where, like, do you just have the horns there? Do you have the horns elsewhere? I don't want to know about the horns elsewhere because, I mean, horns, they can crawl anywhere. But wait, do you have a tail? I want a tail. Wait, I have a tail now. Look at my tail. Look at my tail. Look at my tail."
It looks like we should probably get moving. The weather's let up, and we can probably make some good ground.
Are you like Jim Jr.?
What?
Well,
he looks significantly older than Calva. So Jim, wait,
Yeah.
Are you talking to Hugh?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay. Jim Jr. Oh, I get it. Okay, that's fine.
I don't.
Yeah, okay. He's like,
what do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, you and Jim are well, I mean, I wouldn't say twinsies, but I would say that you're like cut from the same stone.
Hugh looks at Calva's like,
I don't understand.
Calva just makes that noise. I like that. Calva makes that noise.
I'll just tell him to go along with it.
Right.
It's easier. Just go along with it.
Okay. You'll have to forgive me. I don't really get along with dragons.
I'm not a dragon. I'm a Kender.
I'm not sure what that is, but
don't worry, no one does. Think of us as like if a gnome and a halfling got really drunk, and then a party happened.
Are you not going to comment on his missing arm?
Why? It's missing.
Oh, fair enough.
It's lost.
Yeah, we can.
But as we're walking, at some point, Thistle will go up to him and go, "Don't worry. I found these guys. Maybe we can find your arm somewhere," and just scurry up ahead.
All right.
It was not my intention to totally break you, but
Sorry,
appears have.
I'm doing other things. I didn't expect to do so much interaction in the morning. I'm like, I'm trying to prepare the next thing, and I accidentally started the wrong day, but that's okay. I will just flip their order.
Don't worry, I can keep talking. I can keep at this for hours. So Thistle will turn to Grimnir.
I would like to change what I said because I described the weather tomorrow morning. It doesn't change what you're doing, but it does change the nature of things. Yeah, the light drizzle is tomorrow morning. It is a insane tropical storm. We are either going to try to move back into the mountain, or we are not getting anywhere today. That's what he said.
This storm's not letting up. We've got to fight our way back into the mountain, or we're not getting anywhere today.
So Xavius will say, would today not be a good day then for us to gather water and fresh water for the upcoming day?
I reckon so. I'm good for a little. I'm good for an extra kip.
I want to ask you if today would be a good day to go into the mountain for that area with the gems, or is it too far away?
Xavius' ears flick flick.
If
Gem?
Hugh looks at Hugh, kind of looks over at Hugh looks at Calva and he says,
Well, if you want to risk some exhaustion, we could go into the mountain. I'm sure we could find something over the course of the day.
So Hugh was offering to take you on like a little side trip over the day, somewhere within 20 miles of the camp. Within to look for something. If you
that
right.
sounds good to me. I'd like to go.
Okay. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to roll nature check. So Calva, roll a nature check. Bruce also kind of seems interested in the gems. Okay, so Calva is the most useful. It takes a long time to find any sort of entrance to the cave, but you do manage to find a way back under the mountain. But most of the day is gone when you do. We'll say it's like somewhere over here on this tile. As you do, you are in a section of the deep roads where the runes and dwarven markings seem a little bit more complex. And you see references to some dwarven history. You don't need a roll to know exactly like the type of stone and how everything's built. You know this is an ancient dwarven deep road, which is built on top of an even more ancient road. The dwarven runes tell a story of a history of the Harakamar clan, and they seem to indicate that the clan came from all over Faerun. Their homeland, they were dispersed thousands of years ago, and the Harakamar tribe, one of the tribes, settled here in a place. They built the forge, and they found a nearby mine that was overflowing with gems and iron. And the iron trade built these cities. And for some reason, a lot of the very specific references to the Harakamar family, you kind of instinctively understand them. Like, they're not inside jokes, but they're like really specific references. Stuff that like only like close relatives or friend circles would understand. But you have an understanding of, you just implicitly know what it means.
So Xavius will...
We'll come back to the dwarves in a minute, but yeah. So sorry, just before Xavius does that, I just need to be Bruce, Calva, Hugh. Who else followed them?
Xavius went.
Oh, Xavius went with them. Okay. So who is in the camp then? We have Thistle, Faye, Grimnir. Is that it? Ufthak. Okay.
So sorry, I probably missed it. I'm assuming they returned and explained what happened with the fire newts.
I guess we never went over that.
Oh yeah, I guess
Yeah,
you didn't
just
ask.
kind of
You
woke up
didn't-
and what a new
yeah, you woke
adventure.
up. We went through the
Like
whole
nothing
morning. You
happened.
didn't say anything, so
Well, okay. So
Yeah.
I just thought I missed the whole explanation of them returning.
oh. Yeah, no, they didn't. I didn't say anything. They woke up. Xavius was filling out paperwork in the pouring rain. Bruce went up and asked him about something. Thistle started bugging Hugh, and then Calva and Hugh took off. And Bruce and Xavius kind of followed them. You could
Okay.
ask Ufthak. He's right there.
So I mean, to kind of retcon that before we leave, how about Xavius and
I think it'd be more
Grimnir
fun if
kinda-
Ufthak told the story.
Okay, never mind. Sorry.
It is pouring rain. So.
So Grimnir, very confused, looks at Ufthak. How did you guys get back here? What happened with the Balrog?
Oh, right. Well, the big fire lizard, it came out of the wall, right? And we was there, and I had my big crumping stick, and I hit it, and Xavius was over in the corner, being Xavius, which I think is helpful, and the lizard newt fire people were helping us, and then they weren't helping us. And then this snake-looking woman come out of another room, and Xavius fell down, and then all the fire newts fell on the ground, and it turned to ice, and then that old wizard man came back.
You mean
Artist?
Artis? You mean Artis?
That's what he said his name was, Mr. Simba. He came and he made everything all chilly. But he saved us, he helped me pack up my squig, and we came back here and saw you all sleeping in the rain.
We were trying to get back to you, but the storm moved in and it prevented us from finding the opening to the cave. We had to wait till morning.
Here's the thing, I should tell you too. Turns out, those fire newts were lying to us. They was gonna eat us, and when we got there, they had some kind of trick on the room to make it look like it wasn't fire, but it was actually fire, and there were all kinds of undead, but dead undead. So I clumped all of their heads, and none of them are getting back up.
I pat Ufthak on the shoulder. Good work taking care of those undead.
Those people, those lizard men are not going to have their army of undead. Don't know about the rest of them in the jungle, but it felt pretty good to do some crumping.
Did Artis say anything to you? Sorry, Mr. Kimber, say anything to you?
Mr. Simber.
No, me
Simba.
and my squig were too busy killing the skeletons. Xavius was the one who talked to him, although at one point they both started laughing.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah, and he had this little dragon man with him too. He smelled funny. He made
Little
really
drag-
good tea.
Would Grimnir know what a dragonborn is?
Yeah. I don't actually know if he's dragonborn. I think he's Saurian.
sorry, I thought
He's
I heard you
Saurian,
say
yeah.
that it was- Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean by a dragon man?
Well, you see, he looked like a dragon, but he didn't talk. Instead, he made funny smells. But he was like a dragon, but he was wearing clothes, but he was all short, like Calva and the other one that we follow. The angry one with the no hair on his head.
You.
Yeah, that's right. He looked about their size, but all scaly and horny and all green. Except his skin kind of changed color a couple times. Actually, I don't know if it was green. Doesn't matter. He was really nice.
Well, I'm glad that you're okay.
Well, he's back here, aren't we? By the might of Tyr, we survived. And we're ready to keep going soon as this rain lets up.
Well, at least now we know what to do if we run into any more of those fire newts.
Yeah, we gotta crump 'em right away.
Exactly.
Turns out that Hugh was right. They're not supposed to be here.
I'm laughing because it's like every time somebody's not here, the longest conversations I have are with the person who's not here.
I know.
Why do you do this to us? So first off, next session, Peter, you're not going to be here. Just take the night off.
Yeah, I have to do Grimnir. Jeepers. Yeah, so Xavius can interrogate Grimnir all night. Is that what we're trying to do?
This whole Xavius, Faye, and Bruce are going to just tie him to a chair and be like, what is your mother's maiden name?
All right.
List me 2 parents on your birth certificate.
Is Faye and Thistle, so like that whole conversation's happening. We got Thistle and Faye.
Oh, okay. You wanted to have Thistle Faye. Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
So Thistle will
After seeing off the dwarves.
Yep, seeing off the dwarves. Bye, Hugh. Don't worry. Your arm will find you in good time. Turn to Faye. I think I know you.
Yeah, you've been traveling with us, you absolutely extroverted introvert, you.
No. But hey, you see, maybe you do recognize me. No. See, you were one of the dino people, right? You rode the dinosaur with Bruce.
History
Not with
check.
Bruce.
History check for Faye. I'm also really amused that it does not strike Thistle as odd that he remembers this. Thistle hasn't figured out that he remembers things yet.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for your history check, Faye.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was prompted to. Here we go. Oh.
Yeah. You barely remember racing a dinosaur. Oh, you remember dinosaur noises.
So
a lot has
did
happened.
Faye end up with Thistle's memory?
So
the dinosaur was
Mr.
only
Dark.
one such event. That was a very busy week for Faye.
Yeah. So full disclosure, Mr. Dargan. I
Please,
know
call
what
me
a dinosaur. Thistle, I'm sorry. You never mentioned your name before. I always thought you were either Jim or geez, what did Bruce call him before? What did he call him?
Well, Bruce uses a lot of big words and they don't make any
Bongo.
sense.
Bongo, yes.
Well,
We thought you were Bongo.
To be fair, sometimes I'm me, and sometimes apparently I timeshare this with Bongo. But I'm Thistle right now. You can tell because I'm much more articulate than Bongo.
Are you looking?
That's not true.
Shut up, Bongo. No one asked you.
You hear in the back of your head there's just like some draconic, like a voice just like curses in draconic.
I don't speak stupid. Anyway. No, this is kind of weird and wild. I don't normally remember things, but I remember you rode a banana canoe. Candy cadet. No, banana candy.
Bruce's was banana candy.
Yeah, would Faye know what dinosaur
whatever.
he rode on?
Okay, no, wait.
on
I'm
a-
trying to figure out. I understand you're RPing it, Greg, but what are you trying to say? Like, what? I can't tell which one like you actually remember or which is just you saying the wrong thing.
He's trying to say that he remembers Faye from the race.
No, I
yeah.
know that, but there's no way Thistle would be paying attention to what the dinosaurs' names were. The only one he remembers is Big Honker, the one that wouldn't move.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, okay.
So he'll say, well, he heard banana candy a lot as he was being hauled away by the guards.
That's fair.
So, I mean, the only one he would care about is the one next to the T-Rex, and he knows he was riding the T-Rex.
Let's go with it. Okay, sorry, Faye, what was your question?
I was gonna say, like, would Faye remember the name of the dinosaur he rode in the race?
Faye does not remember the race. You rolled a 3. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. That was a long time ago. But you know what? I've been to a lot of races. The Daytona has an awesome race. I did NASCAR once.
Ooh.
Not in a car. But I watched it.
Wait.
There was a lot of secondhand smoke in those crowds.
Oh, okay. So you say NASCAR. What kind of race is that?
So that's where you watch a bunch of people with the IQ of less than 56.
Uh-huh.
Yep. And you watch them go around the track a whole bunch of times, but you don't care about the race. You don't care if they win or lose. You care if they crash. Oh my God, dude, you care if they crash.
My friend, I think we're going to be good friends.
Yeah, man.
What are your thoughts on ale?
Good. Ale is good. Pabst Blue is good. I mean, any ale is good. Food is good in general.
Faye remembers that he has bottles of highly concentrated moonshine mead.
I have moonshine mead brandy.
It's called Tej.
Oh, jeez, really?
Yeah, Tej it's concentrated Tej. So you have basically moonshine Tej, which is the local Chultan mead.
I have Tej. I have isopropyl.
I mean, we're going to the moon somehow.
I have liquefied rocket fuel. Listerine. I have Listerine in 3 flavors. Thistle will be
Listerine. And bleach.
I will like to try some of this with you, and you know what? I have a fun story for you about a staring contest I had with a friend not too long ago, and I wonder where he is. I assume he's just lost. But let me tell you this fun story I have about a staring contest over pie.
Yeah,
Thistle goes on about the staring contest with the Temporal Severus, and we cut back to the dwarves.
Yep.
What's a centaur?
He describes a horseman, and all Faye can picture is a man with a horse's head.
So, if I could award inspiration, I would. But Oz, you got to give him inspiration.
That's good. Yeah, Seb, you get inspiration. That was good. That callback was amazing. Yeah. When he tries to describe a horseman, though, all you're picturing is a minotaur, but with a horse head instead of a cow head.
Yeah. Oh.
Anyway.
To be fair, so snap back to the mountains. There's Xavius going. I left the idiots alone. I can breathe. I can think. I like this.
Bruce is not really talking a whole lot. He just seems to be following as the 2 dwarves are going around. You both Bruce and Xavius notice that Calva and Hugh are now muttering in Dwarven in Dwarvish at each other, while Calva is sort of pointing at the runes on the walls and seeming to kind of get lost in whatever story they're telling.
So
in the meantime, is drawing pictures of horse heads on legs.
Yeah. Yeah, and Thistle's like, yeah, that's about right.
Yay.
So Xavius will turn to Bruce and say, so give me the very layman's description of how your companion is no longer your companion.
Oh, well, all I was able to figure out, like I told you before, mate, I don't really know how the dragon magic works. I know it just works. But I just have to take care of Bongo. That's all I knew going into this. But now, it turns out that it wasn't just Bongo. It was also Thistle. See, I think I told you this before, but when we left the city, he died in a big prison brawl. Calva and I tried to break him out, but there was just way too many guards, and we were lucky to escape with our lives. But Thistle, he didn't make it. And my other mate, he had a worse fate. The entire city, the city guard made an example of him and this other bloke named Taban out in the town square. There was a lot of people around, but
No, I remember that. I attended the public executions.
I reckon a lot of people were there. Yeah. Anyway, we're not talking about him. We're talking about me mate Thistle. So Thistle didn't always look like that. He used to be this little man. Well, he kind of looked more like a kid, but you know, he had a beard though, so he was definitely a man, but like a child man. It was hard to describe, and his hair was all kinds of colors, and it would just he didn't use magic, but magic used him. It's hard to explain. Anyway, something's going on. I guess he was too rowdy for hell and not good enough for heaven, so he got spit back in my dragon, and now Bongo and Thistle are both sharing a space, I guess. And it's kind of a coin flip. Who's coming out whenever I whip out my dragon? Vine boom noise.
and Xavius will kind of be like, oh God, please, Bruce, never say whip out your dragon ever again. Please, just please, for both of our sakes. But also, that's fascinating. From my research of the death curse, the big thing is the souls themselves are drawn directly to the soulmonger. So to have a soul have the native power to resist, that is overwhelmingly concerning.
So you know a little bit about how this soulmonger works, do you? Because I mean, Syndra, she explained the effect that it has, but how do you know about more about it?
Before meeting up with this motley adventure team, I was in Chult for quite some time to learn and to observe and to understand the gravity of the situation. My mistress had tasked me to find this information out and either pass it back to her, or if I could resolve it, maybe resolve it. And in my research, I have found that it's not just as simple as a switch that gets turned off. There is quite a power that must be overcome.
Right. So you're saying that this soulmonger, it traps souls? Like that's I mean, soulmonger, the name's kind of obvious, but
the name being obvious, but no, it not only does it trap the soul, it prevents. If you think of the energy being transferred from one to the next. It is something that is in between that is grabbing it and drawing it in. It is a disturbance to all the balance.
Well, I'll be.
And the more it draws that power in, the more the other side will wither, and more it will grow in power until it eventually overcomes our land.
Well, I'll be. I reckon. Oh, that little bastard invaded the Soulmonger. Well, the thing about Thistle is...
Hence my concern.
The thing about Thistle is, he doesn't listen, but he always kind of does the right thing, but by accident, you know? So, I reckon the Soulmonger probably tried its fair dinkum best, and Thistle just said no. I don't have any idea why he ended up, with Bongo, though. That's beyond me.
Does Xavius believe Bruce in that moment when he says that?
Probably not. Make an insight check.
Yeah, that's where I was going with that.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah,
instead of me just saying insight check,
Xavius,
like to phrase it.
Okay, yeah. You. By the way, for future reference, you can just roll the insight check, and I will ignore it, or I will use it. But so Xavius, you question. You think, like, I don't know if he's actually telling the truth, and then you read him. You really study him as he's talking, and yeah, he's definitely telling the truth.
Okay.
He might be leaving out some details, but it's not really on purpose.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the most concerning thing about that is if a power like that is unchecked, and if this can happen, I'm more concerned of what lasting remnant maybe. Anything that gets touched by the Soulmonger seems to have a connection or corruption or some lingering effect. Have you noticed this companion of yours? You said Thistle. I mean, what an on the nose name for someone so abrasive.
Well, Thistle talked a lot, so I got to learn in the very short time I knew him. I learned a lot about his family and his culture, and it turns out they're all named after weeds and garden vegetables. But they get their names based on sort of a prophecy about them and stuff. And he even tries to name weapons and things too, based on visions or how he feels. And I don't know how any of it works. But yeah, there's this weird prophetic energy to how his society names things.
They sound like a bunch of unruly children, in my opinion. But sometimes that kind of levity is needed, I assume.
I reckon they are.
Have you noticed any changes in him, though? Even small things like he no longer speaks with a particular dialect. He now seems more coherent, less coherent.
He just sounds like the same old Thistle to me. I mean, it's been a month since I've talked to the bloke, so I don't notice any change. Although he does seem to be able to speak to Bongo now, so he must be able to speak dragon. That's new. He wasn't able to do that before.
Xavius keeps that in his back pocket.
Yeah. Well, I reckon it's like with you, you speak dragon, I speak dragon, and Thistle speaks dragon, and we got Faye. We just learned yesterday that Faye speaks dragon. Yesterday, 2 days ago.
The drunken idiot speaks dragon?
Well, you didn't notice that a couple days ago? You started speaking to the fire newts just before you took off with them.
I was kind of predisposed to thinking about healing and getting prepared for that.
Okay, Bruce is going to do the insight check now. Bruce is going to do the insight check to see if we're dealing with different Xavius.
Nope. I was going to say, give me a second here.
You're unassuming Xavius, not waifish Xavius, right? Or are you bold Xavius right now? Your deception.
My deception was
Does not be my insight.
I rolled a 2, but I still got a 10.
Jeez. Well, I rolled a 5. Well, what did I roll? Because it's +7, so 15. I rolled. Yeah. So Bruce.
But Xavius.
Now I forget what you said.
He's slightly not bold. He's inquisitive.
Well,
But
I'm just
he's
picking up on
more-
because Bruce specifically. The reason I'm asking is like, is Bruce picking? Because Bruce now, I just said as Bruce, he specifically remembers a conversation he had about Xavius having sort of different personalities,
Yep,
and so Bruce
yep.
picked up on that. So did he notice? And it's like, so is Xavius? I'm asking you as a player, is Xavius a different
Yeah.
Xavius right now?
No, Xavius is the same Xavius.
So he's
right
the
now.
same like feeble Xavius that was in the fight.
Yep.
Okay.
Sickly.
Okay. So he's just straight up lying. Okay.
Yeah.
Not doing a very good job.
And-
of it. Bruce lets it go. Bruce lets it slide. He's just like, all right. He doesn't push the issue.
Yeah.
So Bruce doesn't
But,
let on that he caught Xavius in the lie. He just lets Xavius.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep.
And Xavius will just continue as if it continued, and say, right, so basically everyone now speaks dragon. It seems they have quite a power and influence. They, Bruce, I would absolutely hazard this power that this old Bongo character has. Draconic power as a whole is very unsettling. There's no true evil, there is no true good, but draconic magic definitely is not as trustworthy as others.
Well, I'm gonna have to disagree with you there, mate. I got pretty close to dragon magic, and although I don't understand how it works, Bongo's mother, father, parent, Bongo's parent, was a bit of an afterlife mentor, and I say, I reckon you're right. Dragon magic in the wrong hands be very dangerous, but it certainly saved my life, and I reckon it saved thousands, if not millions more.
And I would hazard for every soul that draconic magic saved, tenfold fell to it.
Well, agree to disagree, but until the day a
Absolutely.
dragon rips off my arm like it did to you, I'll keep trying to keep Bongo on the straight and narrow.
Yeah. It's not so much Bongo I'm deeply concerned for.
I hear you.
It is
I reckon it's just
It
like
is-
anyone's children. Like, you know, you have a young dragon. That's much better. You have a young dragon. Yeah, so Bruce is just going to kind of accept it. And you have a young dragon being raised up. And, you know, if you raise him right, you're not going to abuse the power you give him. So I've been given the task of taking care of Bongo. So if this dragon magic is as dangerous as you say and as powerful as you say, then I reckon it's a good thing that we've got Bongo on our side.
again, as you said, we will agree to disagree. Our Bongo's tutelage with you seems to be well met and well mannered.
As this
It's
is
the
going
other-
on, oh, sorry, I'll let you finish your sentence. But
The other chaos that deeply concerns me. Back away.
in like somewhere in that last little bit of the conversation, Calva, you stumble upon runes that seem to indicate a riddle of sorts, and and you recognize immediately this is a glyph for there is a dwarven door here. And now, as everyone knows, dwarven doors are invisible when closed. So, yeah, there's a door here somewhere that leads to a mine.
Okay.
And so what you have to do is you have to figure out the riddle, and speak. I'm wondering if, go ahead and roll just a straight intelligence check for me.
No. What's the riddle, Oz? Tell me the riddle.
I'm not you. I don't write riddles.
Ah!
Besides, I already said that Calva just inexplicably knows, understands everything. The riddle is going to be what, like, some dwarvish word is going to be the answer to the riddle. Okay, so you're going to make an Arcana check at advantage.
Okay.
You couldn't have come up with
Control?
something
No.
like
Shift.
the dirt.
Yeah.
We are into improv
below
territory
the-
now. I did not.
Okay.
Yes, I could steal one of yours, I suppose.
Not great.
It's not great. It takes you a little bit of time to fumble around, but as you and Hugh you do manage to. Ah, damn it! I'm doing this wrong. You do manage to figure it out, and what you're able to tell is that, okay, there is a very specific way we have to do that. You don't have the spell for it. Damn it! I don't know how to. I am in over my head here.
So
You know it's okay. Sorry, Calvin. You know it's a trap.
Okay.
Like, you know it's booby trapped. Which I did that wrong. Damn it. I don't know how to do that. Okay, you find a dwarven door. We'll deal with that one some other time. You find it, you open it. I'm not gonna stumble through something that I'm unprepared.
Yeah.
You managed to open it.
Yeah.
We'll do a trapped one some other time. All right. Yeah, and you find a kind of a mine shaft that's it's not very long, but it doesn't seem to have any big gems. But go ahead and make an investigation check. All right.
15.
Yeah, with a 15, you find probably about 15 gold. And
Xavius,
some smaller
coming
gems.
in and asks, are there any? I'm looking for specifically. I need 300 gold worth of gem or gem-esque items for a spell component.
So yeah, unfortunately, the only gems that this does not seem to have sufficient gems in here. There are some small gems, so I would say Calva, as sorry, do you ask Calva about? Like,
Yeah,
what
I'm
things are
asking
worth?
both Calva and Hugh.
And Hugh, yeah.
No, looks like
the two stone people.
This one's mostly been cleared out. Looks like a gold mine, but looks like you found some nice pieces there, Calva.
Looking at the gems, like, I can tell. I assume that they're not like super rare.
Yeah, they're not.
or
They're not
anything.
very rare. You're probably about another 10 gold worth of zircon and maybe some emerald, some smaller emeralds.
I was like, yeah, well, it's something. It's a start. It's not quite what my master wants, but
well, this isn't our main mine. That's nearby home.
yeah,
No.
that's good. But it's good to I haven't been mining in a while, so it was a good start and a good little way for me to get back into it.
Well, as I said,
And he kind of looks at Bruce. Okay, yeah, I'll look at that later. You sent that to the whole group. Okay, whatever. Damn it. Give me
Anyway,
a second
sorry.
to recollect my thoughts. You really threw me off. I threw myself off with that. I'm trying to RP it, but Hugh is going to actually. I'm just gonna fuck it. I'm just gonna roll it on his end. All right. Yeah, Hugh is just going to indicate. He looks at Bruce, and he hesitates for a moment, and then he turns to Calva, and loud enough so Xavius can hear as well.
If we want to find the gems, we're going to have to do something about that dragon and get the forge relit. My home must return to its former glory. And
Looking at Bruce again.
I know you're not necessarily going to help with the relighting of the forge, but if we're going that way, just understand my priority is to my home.
Well, I understand.
Hugh, I have a direct question for you.
Yeah.
Your home is you lost your arm to this dragon, is that correct?
Yes.
Do
More than
you
my arm. I
honestly-
lost my entire family.
Do you think we could honestly take this dragon down how we are?
If we have all of you, probably could. Like I said, every group of adventurers I've brought into the jungle, they don't make it more than a week. You're the first group to actually come out this far. And I know we haven't run into any undead, but I still promised I would take you to that ancient city. But if
How
you must
much of
know,
a detour would it be for us to take the dragon now and then continue to the ancient city?
He explains, he explains that we could encounter Sindlor any day now.
any day now that dragon could be around. We're very close to my home. She could fly down, and if we're close enough to the surface, the opportunity may find us.
Hugh, I'm going to ask something very, very untoward. If you could leave out of earshot for a moment, I would like a moment to speak with my companions.
He looks at Calva.
And does he walk away out of earshot?
He looks at Calva.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I'm fine with him being here, personally.
I think if there's things to be said, it can be said for all of us.
Okay. I honestly think we should hear Hugh on this and try to take this dragon down. I think
Definitely
with my mistress's protection, with Bruce's knowledge of draconic ancestry, Calva, with your knowledge that you yourself have gleaned, we might be able to stand a chance. Not just to relight the forge, though. This is a greater threat. My concern was the time, because we can't dedicate too long out here when we have an impending deadline of making sure the soulmonger is taken care of. Every day we spend getting lost, doing side, not moving forward, is another day that we're risking our entire existence.
Trying to think of what. Yep. Bruce is being quiet, actually.
But if the dragon if this is an opportune moment, I say we strike. But of course, I am by no means a leader. I'm merely a follower.
I noticed that he was. I recognized that you'd been looking at the sky kind of funny, and you looked like you were nervous about something. I didn't realize you were trying to hide from a dragon. I know your arm get ripped off and stuff, but I didn't realize she was still flying around. You reckon she come over here and suss us out?
Yeah, probably, if she knew we were coming. Which, she's pretty smart. She is a dragon. Yeah, but... I mean... Have you tried talking to her? I mean, oh, never mind. I don't know why I asked that, because you can't speak to dragons. If only you had someone who speak to dragons, eh?
And Xavius will shoot a look to Bruce and say, "We have the idiot now."
Oh, yeah. Oh, that'd be perfect. We could just sick Thistle on her, and Thistle could chew her ear off, and you can get this forge relit and everything, and she'll never be able to get rid of the block.
Xavius was thinking the other idiot, but okay.
Yeah.
Faye is slowly listening to this and writing a list.
Faye's not there.
Faye and Thistle are literally sharing war stories and playing patty cake.
So we have little pairs. We have Bruce and Xavius. We have Calva and Hugh. We have Thistle and Faye, and we've got Grimnir and Ufthak.
I want to ask Hugh, like, is there any chance, like, do you know where she would or where the dragon would normally stay? Like, is there any chance we could surprise them?
Well, now that you're in the know that we've got this ahead of us, she's taken over the mine. That's where all the best gems are. So if we get rid of the dragon, we get the mine. But there's a little problem. She's not quite happy. My home of Harakimar, where the forge is overrun with those fire newts. And they're not letting her in.
Those fire newts are truly evil.
See, the thing is, Cinder wants to, Tinder wants to get in to the forge and have it for herself. You know how dragons are.
And he kind of looks at Bruce when he says that.
You know how dragons are. They just want everything. If we can get in there, we take her out. Not only do I get my home back, we relight the forge. We've already... I guess the fire newts will have to deal with another time, but the mine will be open, and you can have all the gems your heart desires.
Kind of look over at both Bruce and Xavius and be like, well, we're all looking for gems.
I reckon so.
I mean, again, I'm not looking for wealth. I'm looking for the ability.
Yeah, mate, but it's all the same bloody thing. We all could use it, and it looks like we gotta take out a dragon to do it. You know what? I reckon Ufthak would be, Yep, that is exactly how Bruce responds to that. Shut the fuck up, Xavius. I'll take it up. The nat ones, man.
Fucking hell.
So Bruce indicates. Bruce says, I reckon Ufthak will get a real kick out of taking out that dragon. He can be pretty mighty when he sets his mind to it. But you're right. You got a really good point there, Xavius. We can't waste time on this. So Hugh, if you think we can get this done in just a few days, then sure, we're up for it. But if it's gonna be like another month of trekking through the jungle, then I gotta say no, mate.
No. It's we're very close there. We're within 3 days travel the mines. Again, weather permitting.
Let's go.
So we said, yeah, let's go. Now, you've noticed with these, a lot of the day has kind of done, and it's getting late, so you're going to have to, like, scoot back. But,
For those of you who can't
Ron
see,
Swanson just threw his computer in the dumpster, yeah.
that is literally me right now. Nope. Fuck it.
All right. Yeah, so, I mean, Cal was on board. He was on board.
Xavius
Bruce
is on board.
Yep, Xavius is on board. Bruce has not said anything. Obviously, Bruce is is planning to befriend Tinder because he's never met an evil dragon. He has no idea. But they go back to camp. Let's go back to the camp.
So
Grimnir, Ufthak.
I have two RP moments if I'm able.
Oh yes.
If that's
are there
allowed.
specific locations, or are this is back at camp? Sorry, just tell me what you want around them.
One is to Hugh to apologize to him and say, you were 100% right about those fire notes, and I was wrong to have not listened to your advice.
The word of a dwarf is forged in fire.
Words can be painted and tainted by their own perception. But I think I would do my diligence and listen to your discretion in the future.
Well, that's why I'm a jungle guide. That's why you hired me in the first place, isn't it?
I didn't hire you. They.
I know that. I know that. I was just pulling your leg.
Xavius
A little bit of dwarf humor.
Resisting the urge to make it an armless joke. Resisting. That's a Thistle. That's something Thistle would do.
Yeah, Thistle would make some kind of snide remark.
Xavius will go, well, I mean, I'm glad that we can see eye to eye, and your humor, much like your culture, is very mysterious and greatly appreciated.
Nope, versus no. Okay, Calva and Xavius, make me a perception check, please.
Perception. Like, why am I -1 on perception? Why did I do that to myself?
Oh my god!
Because you have a gym. Wow. All right.
So we're walking with our blindfolds on, going do 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 do.
Yeah. Okay. No, we can't do any of it. So yeah, you're just kind of happy with it. You don't notice anything. Although what you do notice is that some of the this was kind of hard to find. You go out the way you came, but you notice that the path up ahead has been blocked by the mountain exploding. Like, it looks like one of the walls is blown out and some lava has flowed in and crusted over. And these deep roads, if you were to continue to take them, it would be difficult to try to work your way through the labyrinth. So if the weather is good, it would be faster to go overground. If the weather is bad, you could attempt to make your way through the deep roads. So with that information, you make it back to camp.
And Thistle turns to Faye and says, wow, you told such a great story, and I can't believe it was this long when you caught it. But I'm still really lost. You said Jacksonville is a place, but it doesn't have commies. You know what a commie is. I don't know what a commie is, but you know what a commie is. And Jacksonville has no commies. Is that correct?
Thistle's talking to Faye. Faye?
Oh, no.
He said BRB, but he has that. Yeah. Sorry, Thistle's talking to you.
Wait, yeah, what's it?
Oh, damn it.
Damn it. No, that's Faye's reaction.
I'm gonna
literally Faye's reaction.
that's great. I'm gonna say that this is an entire day has gone by, so it's unless Thistle has been nattering Faye's ear off all day, literally all day.
What do you think?
I'm sure Grimnir would have poked his ear in on this nonsense.
My ears have not stopped bleeding.
Thistle will turn to Grimnir. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice you. You're very spooky.
And you're very chatty.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. But hi, I'm Thistle. I don't know if we've met. If we have met, I don't know if we did.
I remember seeing you with Kale and the rest of the old party, but I don't think we've officially met.
the mention of Kale, the look, almost the demeanor and look of Thistle changes. It's a little more solemn. He you kind of, yeah, you glean that Kale meant
You gave him
more
pause.
to-
Yeah, you gave him pause at saying that. Name.
You actually shut Thistle up for a second for him to go. Yeah, yeah. I don't remember that as well, but you seem friendship and you seem friend steady, so that means you friend, right, friend?
Yes.
I
We're
like
friends.
friends who stabby. Just don't stabby me because I will end you. Yay, friends!
I don't prefer stabbing. I prefer crumping. I got my crumping smacker.
What's the? So I won't do this to Alex, but Thistle really wants to have a full conversation with Ufthak.
Oh, Alex would
But
be totally fine with that as Ufthak when the time comes. But
Yeah, but we'll save that for one.
yeah, we'll have to
Alex is
save
back.
that for a. Yeah. I'm not going to do that.
I think you guys probably have a lot in common. You both seem to like killing things.
It's not so much I like killing things. Setting people on fire, setting property on fire, stealing property that's not mine. Actually, I don't really know what property is. It's just.
Oh, it looks
more
like
the
I got
first
back.
two.
Looks like I got back just at the right time. Thistle's threatening to burn the place down already.
It's like old times.
Well, Thistle, I got some good news for you.
You found rhubarb pie.
No, even better. We're gonna go kill a dragon.
Wait, we're gonna kill a dragon?
All
Yay!
right, I finally got beat Ufthak Dragon Stomper.
We should
I'm gonna
talk
kill
to him
dragons,
first.
But wait, is that I'm a dragon right now? Does that mean?
No, I don't.
Bruce?
No.
Why don't we kill-
See, that's
Now,
just
why
the
would we
thing.
kill Thistle? Why would we do that? Because
No. We're not doing that again. Apparently, it doesn't work. We're going to.
Yay! I'm immune to death. Yay!
oh my god, he's immortal.
Somehow, we still can't figure it out. But it's like
Suck it, gods.
we're looking to Hugh and I had a little talk, and along with Calva and Xavius, we figured it's probably a good idea to get Hugh back in his home and try to get his family back, and that means taking out that bloody dragon that took his arm. So, what do you
Wait,
say?
you're telling me the arm's not lost? Is actually lost?
No, you see, those don't they don't normally come off, mate.
They do when I
agree.
try.
I agree, but only if we get to eat the dragon afterward.
Oh, dragon burgers!
Dragon burgers, yes.
Dragon burgers!
Bruce looks
We'll
at
be the
Hugh, and Hugh's like, I don't care. He just
We'll be the in and out of Schultz.
Hugh is so disinterested in this conversation. He's just
Wait, you told me from the Jacksonville place they have an In and Out. We can make an In and Out, but dragon burgers.
the thing is, though, we gotta get Xavius is there listening to this. So, but the thing is, it's still raining like crazy. So, but the thing is, it's gonna take about 3 or 4 days to get there. So, let's collect as much water as we can, get a good kip in tonight, and make our way out there, and hopefully we can break out into the jungle from there. And Bruce feels pretty good about himself and just walks over to his tent. Boy, Thistle, you coming over here, mate?
Don't I have my own tent?
Bongo sleeps with Bruce.
Bongo sleeps outside.
Bongo sleeps outside.
I mean, you have
Who
slept
do you
outside the
think
last
I
2
am?
nights, so Bongo you've been happily sleeping outside the last 2 nights. I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm sentient now. I'm not Crom.
Who is this Crown character?
All right, you're not gonna melt, mate. It's just.
And he will sulk and like drag his arms and his tail through the mud back into the tent.
But the thing is, like, but Thistle is also aware that Bruce has the ability to just desummon him anytime he wants.
But does
Oh no,
Thistle
he can be summoned to
care?
liminal space.
Yeah. I can try again and put you back in the Soul Stone, mate. So.
That's like the sock puppet getting put back in the hole in the trunk.
You know the sock puppets?
Are there actual sock puppets?
Thistle
He's like
remembers back
Crumb.
to a dream he had of a sock puppet.
This guy, he's like Crumb, but less
Grimnir,
leggy.
feel free to jump in and shut the fucker up anytime you want.
Are you talking about sock puppets? What the hell's going on here? I mean, I'm still up for it, but like, holy shit.
Thistle will pat Faye on the hand. Shh, my sweet summer child. I have so much to teach you. But,
Hey,
and he presses his finger against your lips. Not tonight. Not tonight. Let tonight be tonight. And he walks away.
man, he's assertive. I like it.
God damn it, Seb. Fucking killing me here.
This is also for Greg. Thistle has not realized this yet, but Thistle understands ownership and currency now.
Nope.
No,
No,
he has to.
Greg is a player. Greg is a player. Says nope.
No, he has to because the dragon understands the value of wealth.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
but Thistle doesn't.
No. Thistle does by just nature of being possessing a dragon. He does. You can't.
So Thistle
I just say,
is incredibly
Thistle is no
confused.
longer
Thistle.
bad with money. I mean, his attitude toward ownership is exactly the same. Nothing changes with his attitude.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, like, he is no longer bad with money because you are a dragon biologically now.
Uh-huh.
You're a
Uh-huh.
dragon. So
Thistle's morals have been corrupted by money.
yeah, sorry. It's like sorry to say, bud, but Thistle has the dragon greed. The more time Thistle spends in dragon body, the more the dragon greed begins to infect his brain. But do with that what you will. I can interpret it in Thistle fashion, but I just caught you saying, like, I don't know what ownership is. I'm like, maybe, but I didn't have a chance to tell you that before.
Yeah. Glare.
Faye puts his hand up going, I think dragons actually eat money. That's why they hoard it so much.
I think that's just the guiders, mate. Stop throwing your coin in the sewer.
Yeah. If I could wish for every dollar of dreams that wouldn't come true.
So actually, Greg, I'll say you and I let's have a talk about that. What that looks like before I start saying anything is canon. We'll talk between.
offline about that.
Yeah. Okay.
So as we're back to camp, before we do any night watch or anything, Xavius would like to take a moment and first talk to Grimnir, but I really want to cap and talk to Calva. But first, Xavius is going to wander back and talk to Grimnir and say,
Calva would be resting because Calva takes first watch, so you probably talk to him. No, Grimnir first because Grimnir is going to want to go to bed.
Yeah. So Xavius will talk to Grimnir and say, what are your impressions of this new person, dragon, Thistle? For simplicity, Thistle.
Well, he talks a lot, but otherwise I don't really know too much about him.
I know you and I do not see eye to eye, but there's a distrust I have of that. The kind of magic that seems to be wielded is unpredictable.
That coming from the guy who has a desk dropped on him every time he tries to cast a spell?
Exactly. And I know when it's going to drop. That's what scares me. I can't predict it. I can predict when, and I will cast a cast a Cure Light Wounds, and waiting for the desk to drop, and just immediately Grimnir, you heal 30 points with no desk.
I'm feeling pretty good. Where's the desk?
And Xavius will look around and go, you know what? I think the universe hates me. I really think the universe hates me. But that aside, I know of all of us, you're one of the more observant. I would only ask that if you see something untoward, say something. Doesn't need to be to me, but say something. Last thing I need is that little ball of chaos acting like a delayed blast fireball going off.
Well, I do appreciate you looking out, so I will keep an eye out for anything suspicious. But I will add that maybe you understand how I feel about you now. The unknown of your powers and the source of your powers is something that concerns me.
Again, I would love to keep talking about your about my matron and about where the powers come from, but I feel it would just belabor the point. I definitely do have a deeper appreciation, though, for the mystery. And at this moment, you see he is still sickly, but he is saying it with confidence. He's being earnest in what he says.
Well, maybe someday we'll have that conversation.
Maybe someday. But I think a little bit of rest will do us all good. Please take heed to heal your ears. I would hate for them to have been damaged by the little one's nattering.
May have to talk to Bruce about sending him away.
If only. You have a welcome night, and we will chat later. And Xavius will leave.
Good night, Xavius.
All right. Calva is on first watch.
Okay. So, in amongst the watch, Xavius will talk to Calva and say, I have a personal question for you, and you're free to tell me it's none of my business, but I think I will share, and maybe you can share as well.
Okay, shoot.
Your connection to your powers is similar to mine, where it's not just we channel the weave. It is bestowed upon you. Is that not correct?
That is indeed correct.
I would not presume to know, but I know every pack made is deeply personal in connection. Would you be willing to talk about how your pact was made?
Yeah, sure. It's basically when I was born into a slave mine. My
Okay.
parents were slaves to a genie who coveted gems.
Okay.
And everyone in the mine basically tried to get gems for the genie. And while I was working and growing up and slaving in this mine, I actually got pretty good at finding these gems, which then in turn kind of helped out my family a little bit. Instead of seeing the incredible hardships of the other ones, my family kind of was given a little bit more leniency because I was so successful. And then eventually, with the genie seeing my strength in it, decided that I would be the one that he would send out to find rare gems far and wide for him. So he bestowed me this power.
Wow, that's quite amazing, actually.
It was a dark time for many, but it ended up being a pretty good boon for me and my family.
That is actually a very stark contrast. But no, thank you very much for sharing that. Every pact is a little different in some way. Mine.
I'm curious about yours. How was yours done, if you don't mind?
Mine was more of a moment of desperation. There was a blight that hit our monastery. My parents gave me up at birth. The priests all said that the children were always given up because the parents could never find the food for them. So it was common. There's always more mouths to feed than not. And a blight hit that sapped a number of these of the children. And a dear friend of mine, his name is Rowan, who. And you see Xavius give a mile-yard stare for a second. He doesn't really talk about that, and he's rarely earnest. Rowan helped me through a tough time, and when he contacted this blight and started to wither, I prayed to all the gods that would listen, and nothing. And he was on the brink. A voice rang back saying that I had, so long as I were to endure her, I would be bestowed the gifts. And when I woke, I was able to cure the blight and save my friend Rowan. In return, and he points to his eye, this spot here, where I would normally have all the white, this was pure black, and has never been removed. A mark of my mistress. She asks a lot of me, but I know deep down she is doing it so I can be a better person, and I can spread these gifts. And anytime I can, I would like to spread her word and her message. It may not look like much, but it is it is what I can do.
Well, that's pretty admirable, to be honest. It sounds like you have really good intentions with it.
Well, you know what they sometimes say: the road to the 9 hells are paved with good intentions. But I thank you so much for that. And, if you would pass on to James that he is a Stewart companion, maybe at some point we'll have a deeper conversation. I have an ability that would let me work maybe with James. And at some point, we might want to investigate that. Wow, that is a book I just posted.
Every time you do, because it posts the entire article of Eldritch Invocations.
That wasn't what I wanted to post.
Which one? All of them.
Yes. I have an ability. Which one? Oh my God, he's Jesus. Of course, it was it's Gaze of Two Minds.
Okay.
Is that the one where you can?
That's right in the middle of
Is
the.
that?
Yeah. As a bonus action, you touch a willing creature and perceive through its senses until the end of your next turn.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll mention. That sounds like an interesting idea, and maybe later on we can explore it a little more.
But with that, I believe it is almost time for my watch. Never mind.
It's not Bruce's watch.
I take morning watch. Obviously, I know this. I know who I am. And Xavius takes a moment and goes, "Huh," and he casts Bless. And when he does, the desk falls down. He's like, I don't know how this works anymore. I'm going to bed.
All right. Well, we'll go through the night. And nothing really happens, but on Bruce's watch, Xavius, I do want you to make a perception check.
Okay.
To see if you catch this, because it's during Bruce's watch. Jim is not here.
Oh my God.
Nope.
So my passive perception is 12.
Bruce would have caught it. The rain is starting to let up a little bit. Bruce would have caught it. Oh yeah, Calva, you got a message from Jim. Unfortunately, he has been pinned down all day and hasn't been able to move because of the storm. But now that it's clearing, he should be able to move tomorrow. So
I'll tell him to stay safe.
He's lost a day, but he's still going, and he hasn't encountered any danger yet, other than the storm. So that's it. The night goes without incident. And I would even say the next day goes that incident. We'll just skip ahead an entire day. There is some more roads and things, but I'm just gonna move. I hate doing this, but we're just gonna do that, and that's kind of where we'll end it, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah.
All right.
So end of day 45. Even though we didn't play out day 45, but nothing really happened, so.
Thistle and Faye got along like fast friends.
I was going to say, like, just temperament is like, yeah. Well.
That's going to be a problem.
The party's two little chaos angels.
Why is it always just you and me being chaos gremlins?
It's kind of what happened, but
No, I mean, this is why I picked a character that is so anti-Thistle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think I tried to do something more anti-Crom, less stoic, but I don't think it mattered too much.
Crom was an idiot, but he was a good-hearted idiot. Faye is an idiot, but he is an insightful idiot.
Yes. Thistle's an idiot, but he's a strong idiot.
Yeah, Thistle's an idiot, but he's just strong. Yeah. Xavius is an idiot because he can't seem to realize that he has to stop talking to listen.
Right.
Grimnir's the only one getting away with. Hasn't been hit with the idiot stick yet. Oh, actually, Calva's not too bad, but Calva's taken with this promise of gems. So.
Bruce, Calva, and Grimnir, fucking smart as the day is long.
And yeah, Hugh is finally he's finally revealed everything to go. Now that he is confident that you're all on board, he doesn't have to what's the word?
Tiptoe.
to
Nail's been
kind of
lifted.
hide his.
Yeah. It's
his
like
truth.
he doesn't have to secretly take you there. He's trying to hide
Was
from the
he
dragon.
Was
What?
he above table? Was he trying to secretly guide us to the dragon?
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole time, yeah. He was
Cool,
going to take
cool.
you there one way or the other, but now that you're willing to go, it's like, all right, this is good. Now I can actually talk about it. He was going to take you there no matter what.
Well, that's not nefarious at all.
That's all he's ever done. Is take adventuring parties back to try to kill the dragon, and they do not last. As you see, dragons
Wait, did he
make
tell us that?
What? No, he did not tell you that part.
You're doing what now?
Yeah, he's managed to convince Joe Ball to give him a job doing it, but we are now officially within Tinder's territory, so she's
You're telling me that blue circle this whole time was the territory of a dragon?
well, that blue circle though, yeah.
We're like, yeah, let's get to the blue circle.
Yeah,
And then
let's get
realized
That blue circle, that is Hugh's home. As a matter of fact, Hugh would during like that morning, the next day, or like in the camp, he would show you on your map the locations of the mine and his home and the forge.
Did he mention if it was like a fire dragon or anything? I can't remember.
It's a red dragon. Yeah, it's a red dragon.
It was a red dragon.
Yeah.
Red dragon. Okay.
I am the red dragon.
So there you go. So now Harakamar and Wormheart Mine are on. Oh yes, and he also points out the Cobalt Mountains to you.
Did he mention how old the dragon was?
I guess you could have asked him. Yeah, if you had you asked him, he would say he has no idea. Yeah, he has no idea.
Suppose you could have asked him. He doesn't know, but you could have asked him.
Yeah. He probably I don't he would not know how old. He would say like it's not an old, like it's not an elder dragon. But he knows it's not like Bongo. It's it's a full-size dragon with wings that flies.
Yeah, that could still
back
again.
come on this.
But he is
Greg knowledge.
he's heard of yeah. For Greg knowledge, it's a young red dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, she's like young adult. She is not.
I mean,
we'll find out. No, Greg. As far as you're concerned, this is an ancient elder red dragon that has like a dragon god that has taken up home here, and you're all definitely going to die.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just saying, if we're facing anything older than young, there is zero chance we can win. A adult dragon can come in, strafe, grab someone with an opposed grapple check of a plus 25 in their jaw, swallow them whole, fly 80 feet with flyby attack, and then repeat.
Too bad, y'all agreed. So you're okay with that, by the way, me skipping a day? Like just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that next time we can basically move into the next. So there's going to be a little bit more. Yeah, there was supposed to be a whole door with like a thing, and it never left the idea stage, and we got through like the whole first part of the deep roads, and Calva was looking. You were specifically looking for history. And I don't know where to put it. I don't know where to put it. Because I knew what was coming up. I knew that they were all going to be like flooded with lava and like the whole fire newt thing. I'm like, we're not going to have time to start like investigating runes and hit all that. So you would have done it. I could probably briefly go over what happened over the course of that day. the missing day there, but we'll just skip it because it's just more walking through deep roads. There's still a little bit left. There's still like 2 tiles of mountains left. So, all right, that was good. So that is where we are. We have made it. Look how far we've come. Look how far we've come.
I know we've circumnavigated a little continent. Actually, Chultan is huge, isn't it? Chultan is huge.
It's about the map is about 600 miles top to bottom.
Look at where you are, and look at where you came from.
And look about where you're going, into the jaws of a dragon.
Eliza!
All right.
I was just thinking, it might have been just quicker to walk from Port Nanzaru.
Yeah,
Yes.
probably.
To here,
honestly,
Port Nazar was twice as far away.
Sebastian, as a player, had the weird impression we were going down the river, Apocalypse Now style, to Shilku.
There is no river near Shilku. Like I remember you making the Apocalypse Now joke when we were on the ship. Like there is no river in Shilku. There's no river around here. I was
looking at
the rivers flow north.
Jahaka Bay. I was looking at that. And I was like, there's a river there.
Oh, that one. Oh, that river. Okay, yeah.
I was like, that would be the one to reenact.
Yep.
No, don't get off the boat.
And if we know that there's
and of course I still see and I'm still going to call them what I call them, the Sriracha Mountains.
The Sriracha Mountains. The Sanrak Mountains, yeah.
Sriracha Mountains.
They separate Chult from Samarak, which is the next nation over.
Oh.
Because it's not an island. Like we kept calling it an island. It's just a peninsula. There's like it's connected.
Yeah. It's an unincorporated peninsula run by a shadow government.
Yeah, it kind of is. And Bruce has some things to say about merchant lords, and Hugh says, well, they've always done well by me. So yeah, Greg, you missed the little back and forth between Hugh and Bruce at the beginning, but
okay.
There was a whole thing. Basically, you probably Xavius would have been at least informed. Wait, Xavius wasn't there, but Thistle was there. But whatever.
Yeah.
Hugh and Bruce got into a big argument.
Care.
Maybe you guys could fill Greg in on the disagreement. Anyone?
Yes. Hugh is a very big fan of the Merchant Kings, and they've never done anything bad to Hugh, and so he supports them, whereas Bruce is more of a down with the Merchant Kings and let's help the Fire Fists clear things out.
Yeah, Bruce is very pro Fire Fist because basically they're like the order. They're the militia, and I mean that's totally within Bruce's backstory. Is Order, Army Corps, hurrah, rah, rah.
It was after losing Thistle and Kale's death. Bruce, as I say, Bruce kind of fell into rank and file on the ship and just sort of fell in with the Flaming Fist, and so Bruce wants to. They have sent Jim to go and talk to the Flaming Fist because Bruce basically wants to invade the Lost City with an army. Yeah. And Hugh doesn't want them anywhere near his stuff because the Flaming Fist will just say it's theirs and all of your wealth is now everyone's and we're all going to share and yay, the world is better. And Hugh's like, fuck off, this is my stuff.
Yeah.
And so... yeah, and Bruce is like, but the Flaming Fist could they could just just clear out the dragon. They'll fix everything, Let's bring in the army.
Answer is it's like Faye pipes up. Maybe the answer isn't just rehash socialism. Maybe it's just better capitalism.
Bruce would be on board with that. Have you heard Bruce's anti-commie rants? I don't know.
Oh yeah. Like,
Well, that was part of it too. Is he had a whole thing about it because what happened in Vietnam is like what he said is the government. Well, actually, you know what, Greg, you'll listen to it in the you can listen to it because I scripted it.
Yeah.
But yeah, how the people all basically had to pledge themselves to crime syndicates to survive.
Right.
So he's like, yep, that's what's happening here. It's basically communism, but with extra steps.
Jesus.
And that's why the bourgeoisie shouldn't own everything.
Crom, go away.
The verbs work for the bourgeoisie.
Especially if there's only like 3 of them.
Well, I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at. Oh yeah, I guess I'll say bye, YouTube. Goodbye.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye,
Remember to
YouTube.
Yeah. Now we're off the air. I feel a little bit drained, but I feel kind of good. That lost bit. I don't like that when I have to start looking around and I want to do something, but I'm not prepared for it. I'm like, I can't wing it. I'm sorry. I've been trying so hard to just improv, and thank you, Peter, for forcing me to improv every goddamn character that is